This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. How many times have you heard the phrase, make time for yourself? And how many times have you secretly thought, that's never going to happen? Therapy helps you carve out time in your busy schedule and make the most of it. Visit betterhelp.com/allies to try it out.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Easy Allies podcast. I'm Brad Ellis filling in for Daniel Bloodworth this week since he's still on vacation, but fear not, he will be back. Joining me this week is Gabby Montoute.
Hello, I'm here.
Michael Huber.
Double Dragon Gaiden.
Michael Damiani.
How's it going?
And in the control booth, Isla Hink.
Hi.
Dawn is also out. Smaller crew today, but a good crew nonetheless.
Intimate.
The kids are taking over.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
The adults are out.
They're out.
Dawn is the adult. That scares me.
I was going to say, I'm mommy. He's like the creepy uncle or something. But in a nice way.
Yeah.
That's not the creepy uncle.
He's a nice uncle.
He is a nice
The
uncle.
cool uncle.
You weren't around real quick, but Brad was. A little frame trap tease in Pikmin. There's Dandori. So Gabby, you know Dandori?
Yeah.
So chat came up with a joke that the opposite of Dandori is Don Dory because the opposite of being efficient.
Doing it the least
efficient
yeah.
way.
That's
This
amazing.
is true. This is true.
That is amazing.
Sorry, I'm trying to send a tweet, but it's not working. That's why I'm on my phone.
We've got
Tom.
plenty of good news to talk about this week. But first, as always, we must answer the mistakes we made in last week's episode. Isla,
Yeah.
start that Crutches music.
Bee-boo.
All right, here we go. John DiMaggio is back in the role of Bender in the newest Futurama episodes. There were some
Really?
long contract negotiations that continued after the new episodes were announced, but he ultimately did sign back on for the
Hell
show.
yeah, that's great.
That is nice.
Check.
Best character by far.
Bender? Yeah.
Grumbomb bought Bender immediately in Fortnite.
Of course he did.
Insta-buy.
Of course he did. On brand.
Yeah.
The racing game Damiani was trying to remember that came out at the PS2 launch was most likely Smuggler's Run.
Smugglers
Run.
Yeah.
Yo, can we bring back Extreme G, please? Bring it back.
How many were there?
What
Two?
about Smugglers Run to
2 or
Extreme
3. Because I'm thinking of just that early era
Gotcha.
racing game stuff, you know?
I just
Just-
remember Extreme G and N64.
Exactly. Dude, breaking the sound barrier was one of the sickest things ever.
What about instead San Francisco Rush?
Rush.
You prefer that?
Rush. Brad, I would. For my brother. I absolutely would. No doubt.
When talking about Zelda Oracle of Ages, Damiani appears to describe a mechanic in A Link to the Past where you travel back and forth in time. However, there is no time travel in A Link to the Past.
What are you talking about? You go between
The Dark World and the Light World?
an Oracle of Ages.
I think they were saying Damiani
An
appears to
Oracle
describe a
of-
mechanic in A Link to the Past.
Literally an Oracle of Ages.
I know you
go-
do.
So
I know you
do.
what is this
Let me
correction
reread
then?
this. Yeah.
That's not a correction, so they're wrong.
He was talking about the two games. Yeah, he wasn't talking about A Link to the Past.
Ew, what is
I
this?
don't know. Bloodworth, this is Bloodworth joint. Take it up with
Oh, whoever
Bloodworth.
did
Not me.
that, you're wrong.
Don't shoot the messenger,
wrong.
alright?
Not me.
Don't-
Not me.
Okay,
Don't
well, I'm
correct
correcting
Damiani.
you.
Yeah.
You're wrong, and
The
Bloodworth, you're
source.
getting corrected too right now.
I don't know.
Don't bother correcting Damiani on Zelda. It's just not worth it.
This is-
Even
this
if you
is the
are right,
source.
it's
Like the
not
first
worth
thing
it.
I'm just gonna shut up.
You just got tacked. Or whatever it's called when you like block a grab.
Like, did they
with
think
a-
I was talking about Oracle Seasons?
I don't know. Let me just
Seasons
say
is
it.
not
Let me read it
time
one more time, just so everyone out there, nice
Yeah.
and clear.
Yeah, let's get this word for word. Here
When
we go.
talking about Zelda, Oracle of Ages, Damiani appears to describe a mechanic in A Link to the Past where you travel back and forth in time. However, there is no time travel in A Link to the Past.
Oh, and A Link to the Past. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Sorry. Okay.
So, are you out of line?
So Light Dark World and A
Yes.
Link to the Past.
Yeah.
But I said Oracles had time travel.
Yeah, Oracle has time travel.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oracles has time
Okay.
travel.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Bloodworth in chat says it sounded like you said there's time travel in Link to the Past, but we know that you didn't mean it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, there's no time travel
Story of
in
my
Link to
life.
the Past.
So-
Saying something I don't mean.
Ocarina of Time has time
Yes.
travel.
Yes.
The source
I'm like
word.
very
done
confused
here.
right now about what this like.
I don't.
Like,
hey,
yeah.
I didn't write this.
I'm lost.
I don't know. I didn't write
Previously on
yeah, previously on Lost.
this. Take it up with blood.
Okay.
All right. Brad said Gauntlet Dark Alliance is on PS2. The PS2 Gauntlet he's referring to is called Gauntlet Dark Legacy.
Dark Legacy.
There we go.
Good correction.
I feel like we literally said that.
Pedantic.
Either.
Or maybe we
well,
said
Blood
Dark
probably
Alliance.
went back and checked because I know he
All
does
right,
check.
All right.
All right. D, the game, is available to buy on Steam or
Woo!
GOG for $5.99. Limited Run did recently put out a collector's edition for PC and 3DO. Wow. However, the Limited Run editions were only available until March 2023.
Good job, Limited Run. Really getting that word out there.
Fuck
I'm glad that I knew that you did that 4 months after you did that.
It's funny.
I've been waiting for that game forever. But I'll get it on GOG or whatever.
Is Enemy
sure.
Zero on there? Do we know that? Because Blood was
Blood
posting
was
about
just
Enemy
talking
Zero. That's my
about
screen
it.
name, by the way. Enemy
Yeah.
Zero is one of like my
Maybe we
early.
can get a live correction or a live
Yeah.
update on that.
Live
Did you
Okay.
see what Blood was talking about?
Yeah, that's sick.
That there's a digital. Okay, so
Yeah,
the girl,
this is crazy.
the main character in D, Enemy Zero, and D2
D2 fucking rips.
is named Laura or Lucy or something like that, and she's a
Mm-hmm.
digital performer, but she's in all three of those games playing different characters.
Yeah, so cool.
So she's like a digital actress that the creator made and used as an actor in those things, but it's a fake person, fake thing, but not the same character. It's such a
Wow.
fun idea.
Isla, we
So
need to play
weird.
all three because I'm way more versed in Enemy Zero and D2, and you're way more versed in D.
I have
So
zero
we need to
verse.
play. Yeah, we need to play. We need to play.
Hubert, this,
need to play.
this all sprung because I had a magazine back in the 90s or whenever the
The
fuck.
D
had
magazine
a
article
D-
is the ad.
Yeah, the ad.
Yes.
With the girl
Yes.
with her face and the
Yes.
D with the logo, and that's why I've wanted to play that game my entire life.
What does D stand
and I
for?
never have. I don't know anything
know
about
the
D.
first
Oh, okay.
And then they did like Dark Dreams Must Die or whatever. Wasn't that the same creator? or
That's
something?
D4. I don't know if those are
Yeah.
related.
I don't think they're related, but it was
Dark
like
Dreams Must Die.
Remember that?
Yeah. I
No,
don't
I don't know anything
What kind
about
of
I don't-
Kingdom
Yeah,
Hearts
Dream-
ass?
This
I think that's
D3.
Yeah. Don't correct me. That was just confusion. So yeah.
Dark Dreams don't die.
Dark Dreams don't die. There we go. Okay.
The news about Dreams winding down updates was from April, which we discussed then. The most recent news is that Dreams is in this month's PS Plus catalog. On August 1st, Media Molecule also added a new game called Trend to Dreams, which is a crazy little model train game with 95 tracks. Also, Dreams does have VR support, which was added in the summer of 2020. That train game looks cool, actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
Trend looks cool.
Trend.
D4, Dark Dreams Don't Die, is
Yeah.
unrelated to D
Unrelated.
and D2.
And but the same like personnel or no creators or no?
Unclear. Hang
Okay.
on.
I went to go download the PlayStation Plus games. There's like PGA 2K23. When I click to go like add it to my thing, it's like download or whatever PS Plus, and then the price $100.
For Tiger?
Yeah.
Or PGA?
Yeah.
Because it's probably like the
Some deluxe edition or
it's
some
the
shit.
Tiger
yeah,
Woods
yeah.
edition or something.
Yeah, $100. I was like,
That's
all right.
insane. Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. God, I always remember that. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
that
I do remember
magazine,
that picture too.
Iconic.
Yeah, I remember that. I never knew what the hell it meant though. DreamWorks Animation is under NBC Universal, not Viacom.
Oh.
Got it.
If you have a correction, leave in the YouTube comments on either the public version or the patron version of this episode. Start with the word correction and leave a timestamp so we can go back and listen to what you were correcting. And correction music, please.
Boop.
All right, it's time. It's heating up, Damiani. Things are getting a little interesting again on the Nintendo front.
Oh, okay. I was like, where are we going with this? Like,
There
favorite
are
things
new
about to happen.
rumors about the next Nintendo console.
How many years did it come? It's 2017,
2017,
right?
yeah.
how many years have we had rumors?
All of them.
Since 2017,
Nice.
2018.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, so it's targeting 2024 next year. This comes via VGC,
F?
by the way.
Dot
So
F?
yeah, the second half of 2024. The sources that VGC spoke to said the console will be available to use in portable mode similar to the Switch. So makes sense. You thought they're gonna get rid of that, Hubert?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
It's just not for me.
You're gonna be able to dock
Yeah,
it.
it's just I
You're
know,
gonna be able
I
to
know.
dock it.
I'm not the target here, so whatever. I don't prefer handhelds.
That is such a weird thing to be upset about.
Well, it compromises the
Because he thinks
the
it
power.
can't be as powerful as like a console.
It's straight up.
It's a Nintendo.
Straight up.
No
Even if they
Nintendo
did it, they
console will
wouldn't.
ever be powerful.
Yeah.
GameCube was a showpiece.
Okay.
Never forget.
How many
But it
years
wasn't
ago was
powerful.
Didn't do well, so they're never gonna
Yeah.
do it again.
Not worth it for them.
Whatever.
For now.
That's just, hey, it's just my preference. All right, it's just my preference. Don't come at me. It's just I don't like handhelds.
The source said that it could launch with an LCD screen instead of an OLED to keep costs down, especially considering the increased storage need for higher fidelity games. We'll have a cartridge slot for games, but backwards compatibility for physical and digital games remains unclear, but Nintendo has dropped some hints at the beginning at it being backwards compatible in the past. They've kind of like the counts and everything like that, switching that over. Damiani, what are you thinking about all this?
Yo, so what wasn't there also a quote in there from like undisclosed third parties said that they don't want, they're concerned about legacy support because it'll affect their next gen sales.
Yes.
Which translates to like, please don't do backwards compatibility so we can resell our games again.
Oh my
so that's my
goodness.
that I know different podcast, but that sort it out. Get that shit out of here.
Sort it out, bro.
Yeah, get that out of here. What the hell? Don't listen to that, Nintendo. Like, you have to have backwards compatibility of some kind.
Yeah,
God, I hope
please.
so.
Like,
I'm still nervous about that.
I don't know about the physical cartridges. That would it would suck too. But at the very least, digital purchases need to like run on that thing. Like that would be like weird. And then they should probably. I mean, they've done it before. They've had different cartridge sizes. The 3DS could play DS cartridges, and they were different sizes. Just think like 3DS was cartridges were a little bit bigger, so they could slot
Game
in.
Boy Advance could
were
play
the-
Game Boy.
Yeah, they were either bigger. Or they had the weird shape at the top. I forget which it was, but. Just do the same thing. Like Switch carts are already very small, so they need slightly bigger ones. Just
Or there's like a little internal in the little drive
Yes.
you can put in your Switch.
they go
thing.
in with it. Yeah, like like a drive reader.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just have like a different they can sell an accessory like that. Just
Yeah.
reads your. Nintendo wants their money.
They
Yeah.
love
They'll
their
sell you-
fucking unnecessary accessories.
Yes, they will sell you backwards.
your
compatibility.
dongles.
And
$89.99
the cord will be this
God.
long.
Yep. $89.99, and it takes up a USB slot.
Absurd. It's absurd. It's absurd.
Yeah, I
And
wonder.
if you got digital, if you got your digital versions, it's like, just transfer them right over. It's easy. You should do that.
I feel like that's so messy to only allow you to re-download your digital purchases, because then they probably don't want to make physical games anymore. It's such a waste of money, but I feel like I don't know, that seems like a scam kind of.
I agree.
Yeah, I could see. I mean, it sounds like it's gonna have a spot for carts in it, so hopefully they'll just work. But it seems like it's too early for Nintendo to go all digital with their main platform, because their physical games sell a lot still. They're not Xbox games, you know, they're mostly just digital now.
Well, what they might do is they might do more of the initial digital release, physical later.
Yeah, that's true.
They've done that a few times.
We were
now.
talking on stream, dude, and get those digital prices like $5 cheaper.
Yeah, they won't do that though.
Yeah,
they don't do that anymore.
They
No one
will
does that anymore.
absolutely not do that.
No one does that.
Wait, here's my theory. It's gonna be a handheld, and you can buy accessories so you can put any Nintendo game ever and play it on.
You wish.
Okay.
There's
This is my kind of theory, dude. I'm here for this.
If I can't even
Yeah.
buy a lot of their games
Yeah.
still, there's no way.
What would it even look like?
It's gonna be a huge lumpy
Sounds
block.
like an NES, SNES,
Slapping an N64
GameCube
cartridge.
disc, like Wii U disc, like Wii disc. Like, holy shit!
Game Boy cartridge.
Yeah, all the cartridge sizes.
I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I would love it if each side of the device has a different like port or
Yes.
opening, so you have to rotate it on some kind of apparatus.
Yes.
So it's like lumpy, you know? It's like
Yeah,
just
it's
covered
hideous.
in
So
openings.
it's like
Yeah.
an RPG
The dust
boss.
can get into.
Like each side's like the elemental status you gotta get ready for.
or you can move it like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah,
That's my theory.
but you can mix any controller port with any
Yes.
cartridge or disc port.
Ooh. that'd
But
be fun.
the cord for the controller is 2 inches long.
Right.
What's this thing gonna be called? Switch U, Switch something, or completely
Which
different?
me,
Completely different. Drop the Switch name or keep
I
it.
think they. Could
I think
that
they would
Switch
keep it.
name.
for at least one more.
I would like if it's just Switch 2 to keep it simple.
Switch 2.
Just simple. Or like Super
Because they-
Switch would be awesome.
Super Switch would be
dude.
Fuck.
so
Wait,
good.
have they ever done a 2?
No.
then I don't think they'll do a Switch
They've
2.
done a new.
I mean, they've done a bunch
new.
of stupid names in the past. So
Yeah, so I doubt it'll be 2,
Yeah,
but
they've-
Super
they-
Switch.
Yeah.
I like it.
Super Switch is. So
I think
good.
they're gun shy about that though. After Wii U and all that stuff, and new DS, of people being confused what the hell it was.
Yeah.
They're like, is
Especially-
this just a better Switch?
that's
Is
true.
it, like, what's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, they need to not be so cute with it and just make it very clear
I think
that
they
it's
do.
a successor.
Especially nowadays
Switch
when
Kiwami.
when like PlayStation's just been numbers as it's gone. It's worked out well for it, and you just look at Apple. It's just always like 1, 2, 3. It's like
Yeah.
people understand that much more now.
Yeah.
Like if you tell your grandma
Yeah.
the second one,
Yeah.
they'll probably have a
Even-
little better understanding.
Even when Xbox One, there was confusion.
Well, of
It was
course
like,
there was
And
confusion.
what?
Xbox One X,
Yeah.
Xbox, yeah.
Series
So that-
This is the third one.
360.
Yeah.
It is a mess.
I mean, I could see it just being called new Nintendo Switch because
Yeah.
they
God, I
like
hope
for
not.
them like it's clear like a new Switch. They'll might go for the easiest thing because something like a Switch Pro, Switch
No,
Plus, whatever
no.
that to me would probably denote
Switch
an enhanced version of already existing one. So yeah, and they haven't done the numbering convention.
No, never.
from what I can remember for anything. So
Yeah.
just
Yeah, I guess it
new
worked for
Switch.
Game
Chat
Boy.
says that new Nintendo's. Oh wait, where did it go? They said Super Game Boy 2 was a 2.
Oh, okay.
2.
Apparently, I don't know
Wasn't-
what the Super Game Boy is.
Well, there's Super Game Boy
Game
for
Boy.
Super Nintendo. It
Yeah,
was
what's
the
the
thing,
second
but
one?
didn't Japan got the Super
Oh.
Game Boy 2, right?
Oh.
And it was more of a thing that went into the Super Nintendo, so it was more like one of those old Genesis
Oh,
32.
okay.
Yeah,
it was one of
32X.
those. Like that was an
Japan
add-on.
only,
yeah, that
yeah.
was an
Oh,
add-on.
that's what I don't
Yeah, it was
know.
add-on.
but they have done 1, 2 in history. Is the point, I guess. But yeah, it's the like cartridge that you put a little Game Boy cartridge into.
Well, regardless, it'd be foolish to abandon the Switch name. I feel like right now.
I mean, yeah, unless they
I agree.
have something another clever one-word thing they think that's gonna.
Swap,
Bitch.
bitch. Top or bottom, I guess. Verse, they could say.
Damiani, so the reason it's targeting, I guess, the second half of next year is because they want to avoid supply issues, kind of like Xbox and PlayStation had.
So they're stocking up.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
they-
we'll-
I think that's a good idea.
Does that mean we'll hear about it sooner? Will they build up?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Game Awards,
with
dude.
Nintendo,
Peely.
with Nintendo, we don't know.
Little tease.
I
Never
think,
know.
I think they have to be. Yeah, I think whenever they announce it though, it's like the beginning. It's the beginning of the end for the Switch, because almost every Nintendo console, once its successor is announced, the older one pretty much just drops off in terms of sales. People are bringing it up recently because also the sales numbers came out for Switch, and Switch is approaching a milestone of it's within like roughly 30 million of DS and PS2's lifetime sales for like the best selling piece of gaming hardware ever. And people are like, oh yeah, Switch momentum, it's gonna easily do it. And they're like, wait a second, if they're announcing Switch 2 is coming out next year, then maybe that's not such a sure thing, because if they hit their goals, they're only gonna hit like 140 by the end of this year. And yeah, once that announcement happens, I think the momentum swings to the new system, and once that thing launches, so yeah, I think we don't hear about it till next year. I know a lot of people want to hear about it sooner, but I would be shocked if we hear about it before the end of this fiscal year. So like maybe like April, but sometime after like April 1st or later next year.
If this information's true.
Yeah, if this is
Yeah.
true. But I mean, the personal vibes, it was like, it felt like next year was probably going to be like Switch with how things are going. Like they literally have the rest of the year mapped out, and the biggest high profile game they have left is like Metroid Prime 4, and that's historically not the greatest selling series. Like Tears of the Kingdom was basically like their last mega hit, and Mario will probably do very
will be
well.
big.
And maybe they have one more Pokemon game next year, and it's like that's kind of it.
Pokemon game.
So feels like they've been.
They got that Peach game coming too.
Yeah, that was a great way they named it, by the way, in their financial report.
my
It's like
God.
the game starring Princess Peach that is yet to be like whatever it is. It's hilarious, and they left that in there. It's
Yet
like
to be
wait, they're
announced.
describing the game. The official title of the game as of now is a description of the game. They didn't even say like Super Princess
find
Peach
it.
like tentative. They
Yeah.
just called it. It's so weird, very weird.
Do you think it's gonna have an Ethernet port built in?
Yes, this time it will, because the Switch OLED model had Ethernet built in. I think that will be standard. yeah, I'm curious what other things they might do that might be more standard this time. Yeah, obviously,
Controller better have a fucking headphone jack.
don't know about that, but possibly
Yeah, I
they
hope
did.
so.
They did add Bluetooth
God.
support finally for Bluetooth audio, so maybe they'll
Yeah.
get with the times. I do expect like cloud saves to be available day one on that system.
Okay.
It'd be real. Like, I think they had enough people complaining about it. They took a year to bring I think it was a year to bring it to Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they will have that because I think the ecosystem is probably gonna be a little like very familiar. I don't think they're gonna go too drastically different because it looks like it's pretty
Same
simple.
account, probably,
Yeah, I
all
think it's
that.
pretty simple. People are used to it. They seem to not be in favor of the older styles like Miiverse and all these other like things you could label as gimmicks that are thrown into like the firmware
Novelties.
Yeah, novelty is a better way to put it. I do wish they would do something like Street Pass though. I really
sure.
think because it's a hybrid. I really would like to see them try and bring that back.
Street Pass was fun.
Yeah, I something like that would be great. And considering like Pokemon Go and everyone playing like those types of games on their phone, like this, like why not try and do something like that? That's maybe the included piece of software. So obviously they never come with free games anymore, but just like we got with PlayStation 5, we got Astrobot,
Right.
which was like nice, a nice little like fan servicey. But it was also a game. Maybe we can get something like that. Like a game
built in,
like
a
yeah,
packaged game.
yeah, something like that.
Link's
that-
crossbow training.
like something you take on the go and like the portability of it, plays up,
Sure, yeah, I could see
plays
that.
into the system.
I have the full name of that Princess Peach temp.
Okay.
Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game, parentheses temp.
there.
Yeah,
That's
it's
perfection.
very accurate. I suppose.
I hope I want the box art mock-ups. I know they're already out there probably, but like I want to see them for sure.
What do you think about the LCD screen?
A little bit of a bummer that we're not getting a.
OLED?
So I think they I understand they keep price down, but I think they underestimate the demand for better quality, like better versions of their hardware.
They're probably just holding on to that.
Yeah, they'll just sell an OLED one later
True.
again.
I also think it's primarily what you said about supply issues. They might not be able to secure maybe enough OLED screens.
Possible.
And so they can guaranteed by the date they're shooting to launch, maybe they can hit a target milestone more easily with that, which is one of the reasons I think they might be holding on to that.
I mean, Xbox and PlayStation both launched day one with two different versions, so I know Nintendo doesn't listen or follow trends, but like maybe they'll also have day one, like another
They
version.
have done it in the past. They did it with Wii U, but that
Yeah.
was like storage size.
Oh.
Yeah, this was like Xbox Series X and S were going for like cheaper version, but like not as
Yeah.
powerful. Also, both of them were doing like the discless version,
Yeah.
so like all digital. I don't see what they gain by selling one without a cartridge slot because it's like so small.
But an OLED and a not OLED. OLED
Yeah,
and
no,
LCD.
if they have the means, they should put out like an OLED model at launch, even if it's like limited amount, because
Yeah.
I mean, it'll suck for the people who can't get them, and then you'll see from the demand that people want the better version. The better version usually always sells out. Even Nintendo moved, I think, with a Wii U, they ditched that smaller storage version and just went to the larger size because they saw people were just buying
that's
that
true.
one.
How much do you think this is going to be?
I'm
I'm guessing 400.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be like around $399 to like maximum
$450
$450 is the upper.
Because OLED's $350 right now. Is that
I
correct?
think so. It's $349 right now. So yeah, probably $50 more plus like with factoring in like inflation, like everything's just like
Yeah,
all these.
$350.
Yeah,
Okay.
all these consoles have just kind of gone up in price.
That's true.
Nothing got like I felt like nothing got a price cut. Nintendo
Nope.
didn't do a price cut for this system this entire generation.
So wild.
Yeah, their CEO, I believe, was on record saying that they want to avoid doing the budget stuff anymore because it devalues their stuff. And yeah, even games, would rarely go on sale. They don't do like their million seller things anymore, like those, player's choice.
That's like every first party
yeah.
game now, so no.
Yeah. I think people would pay more though for a premium version.
Oh, of course.
But yeah, I think
I don't think they're going to do it, though.
yeah, I think they also don't want to have too much of a discrepancy in like features and power between models. I think they
Right.
want them to be kind of close to parity. So
Avoid a Series S situation.
like slightly better battery life, maybe a better screen. That's just like quality of life stuff. That's not like actual like raw processing power where it's
like what the Steam Deck did, where it's just size and better screen, basically.
Yeah.
Even if one has like a slightly different chip, like it's just like for efficiency purposes. It's not necessarily like give you better, visuals.
And there's 3 Steam Deck options, right, Isla?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chat's bringing up a good point. Like, Switch didn't get a price cut because prices didn't go down, like scarcity and stuff. By and large,
That's
like
true.
usually those coincide. A lot of people think that they'll finally price cut this Switch when the new one comes out.
Yeah, they
obviously.
better.
I've seen just as many people say they don't think that's going to happen.
Wow.
They probably just have what they're not going to say like this is this is the inventory of Switches we have.
Yeah.
They're just once they're sold out, we don't manufacture anymore because I think they're just full steam ahead on new stuff. They are very much in that mindset of giving you new stuff or making you play stuff on their new things. Just like they've moved away from Virtual Console and require you to subscribe to get their things. Their older catalog of games. They don't sell them piecemeal anymore. They definitely want you to keep paying into their newer ecosystems. They don't want you to like have access to older ones or bring them forward like that anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Steam Deck, it has the same screen, but the higher end one is etched to have anti-reflection, and then storage size. Yeah.
If the new Switch isn't backwards compatible, what becomes of Mario Kart 8?
Oh, they just sell it.
Release it again for the third time.
Well, I mean, we'll just get Mario Kart 9 or Mario Kart Ultimate, which has all of Mario Kart 8 plus
Everyone
a bunch
is
of new
here,
stuff.
yeah.
I mean, I do think it will end up being backwards compatible. They might even, it could actually be a situation where they leave it up to each individual publisher whether or not they authorize their games to be backwards compatible or not.
Oof.
So maybe something like an EA or whoever wants like, no, we want to resell our games
like
again. Whereas Nintendo might be like, yes, for most of our titles, we will do that. Or there'll be like a small fee to bring them forward into, if they maybe like do some like nice touch-ups, like up-resing or something
How did they handle the versions of Zelda on like Wii U and then Switch? Like you had to, those are separate, yeah, right?
Breath of the Wild was just individual games.
Yeah.
Bought individually.
And like Blood in chat says like Mario Kart would launch with this new console. So like I think they might just do fresh, clean start.
Mario Kart 9, and then in 15 years we'll be saying, why is there
Boy,
still
they're
Mario
still
Kart
doing
9?
this,
Well, I do think there's opportunities there that they probably want to explore, especially for like Zelda. Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom are massive, so I think they're going to want to find a way to capitalize on that.
They'll sell a 2-pack for $120.
Because it's
discount.
It's going to be a while to the next one of these types of games, so they will probably try and do something. It'll probably be positioned around whatever DLC plans they have for that game as well. They'll announce DLC, and then it'll be like, also, this is when like the Switch 2 version will come out. Also, the Breath of the Wild Definitive Edition will be coming to Switch. It'll be done like that.
And the Definitive Edition will be for Switch 2 and have the DLC built in or whatever. Yeah.
They'll definitely
I think
do
you're
that.
right.
I'm assuming games will be $70 too
100%.
on this now.
going
For
sure.
100%.
all of them.
Because Tears was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was the only one they've done so far.
Testing the waters.
And they did say that it would like their statement made it sound like they would have variable pricing based on like what they felt a game was worth. So maybe
That'll change.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Wish it would stay true so that like some games would not be
Maybe
full
like
price.
remasters or something. But then again, Skyward Sword was full price, but Metroid Prime Remaster wasn't. So.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that they will just feel that every game is worth $10 more than what they would have.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
I think certain things will, like Zelda will probably get like the Zelda tax at this point.
Absolutely.
They know people will pay for that, and it sells well enough. Whereas Metroid sells okay enough, but maybe it's not like necessarily a premium they want to put on it. So for maybe some of those titles, but like new major entries, are all going to be at full price, $70, $69.99.
Huber, how do you feel about all this information? The Switch, it's not your favorite.
Yeah,
You're a hater.
I'm definitely not a hater. I'm just not a lover.
Neutral.
Yeah,
Neutral
totally
party.
neutral. I love my Marios and my Zeldas and my, once in a while first parties. I felt Switch has been outdated for like 3 years, so I'm excited to just like get on to the new one. So.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like that for like 6 years.
Well, yeah, honestly, like 3 years is 3 years is being generous.
At some
it's
points,
been outdated for like 5 years.
when I play on my TV, it feels outdated. When I play a handheld, I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's just like I game on my couch, so like the handheld is I never ever use it. I've used handheld for like 1 hour total in my life. I just don't like it. Even like motion control stuff, I don't like that. Like all the gimmicks and the positives of Switch are just not for me, so I don't get as much value out of.
What do you do on planes?
Sleep or read a book or a magazine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
He tried to play Switch Lite on the plane to London and it didn't work.
Yeah. It was like, you need to be logged in online.
Yeah.
We need to check if you can
Is
play
your
this
copy
game.
digital?
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah.
You always have to
okay.
start it first before going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I hope they fix the Joy-Cons on the next one, whatever it is. I hope they feel better.
I'm curious if they will do the same type of like similar form factor and like Joy-Cons, or will they go a different direction?
There's going to be like a Joy-Con thing and also a Pro controller.
I
That's
love the
$80.
Joy-Cons.
That's something they could gouge on,
Wait.
is that the controllers are built in.
You love the Joy-Cons?
Yes.
What do you love about them?
They're comfortable in my hands.
Oh my god. Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit, they feel so bad in my hands.
I love
They feel
Joy-Cons.
terrible. Like, avoid at all costs if possible, dude.
Wait, why do they feel bad?
Because they're tiny and they have bad form factor. They don't fit in your hand nicely. Do you know what I mean?
They fit in my hands.
Yeah.
nicely.
Everyone has different hands.
I just want them to the very
Check your
least.
hand size
Baby
privilege,
hands.
Yeah, look,
Well-
Gabby.
Hold
Baby
your
hands.
up.
Hand ratios, dude. Yeah.
The very least, I want a normal D-pad. No more of those like
Oh
arrow
my God,
buttons.
yeah.
Please,
Stop
please
that.
get
Yeah,
rid of
cease
that.
that.
I hate that.
Cease that.
Or at least give me an option to buy one, like a
they
new
will.
set that has that.
They will give you all those options to buy.
Like, I
No
can't
question.
stand those. Yeah,
And there'll be no achievements again, so.
of course
Awesome.
not. They don't do that.
So we can continue achieve it yourself. Congratulations, Taviani.
We did it.
That's
That was
another,
amazing.
That's another thing about Switch is like I watch so much fucking media. Can't really do that on Switch.
You can watch Crunchyroll and
like,
Switch.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
that was very.
So it's just like it's so my third console, like
I
just
do,
for me.
Yeah.
I do so much
I
other
would
stuff.
like them to have more support for those third-party apps on there. I really would.
Yep.
It was a little, kind of annoying that I couldn't like watch Netflix on there, but they had like YouTube and Google Play or whatever, and
Hulu.
Crunchyroll and Hulu or whatever. But yeah, they never added like any of the other big ones, and
Yeah.
I don't think we ever got really a straight answer about what. Like they were kind of like
Don't know.
blame game, like each side pointing fingers at the other.
But
about
it's
why
not
it wasn't
4K,
happening.
so like, what are you gonna? Whatever.
I mean, it'll still look nice on your screen.
On the Switch handheld, yeah.
Yeah, that's what-
Not if you're hooked to the TV.
I mean,
though.
yeah, but it's an option.
Oh yeah,
It's, you know, it's the only console some people have.
Yeah.
well,
But
not
it just seems
OLEDs.
weird
Yeah,
in this day and age when Netflix is
it's like a
your
slightly
fucking fridge.
bigger screen than my phone, so like I would like to have
Yeah.
you know a bigger
Yeah,
screen.
absolutely. I get it. All right, time for some sad news.
Oh,
Bummer right here.
yeah, I know what you're about to say.
Striking Distance,
This
the
sucks.
studio behind the Callisto protocol, hit with layoffs.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. First spotted by X user or Twitter, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't care. Bogorad, then independently confirmed by IGN that 32 employees were laid off. A spokesperson for Krafton, who is the publisher or the owner, I believe, of Striking Distance, said in a statement to IGN, Striking Distance Studio and Krafton have implemented strategic changes that realign the studio's priorities to better position its current and future projects for success. Unfortunately, these changes have impacted 32 employees. Honoring all the invaluable contributions of each departing team member with material support in the form of outplacement services and meaningful severance packages is our top priority during this difficult moment. A game that sold, when we heard about it, we heard it sold 2 million. Still a failure for it commercially.
Crazy.
This was an expensive ass
Damn,
game.
yeah, it looked nice visually.
Yeah.
Visually,
Looked very nice,
Visual
yeah.
showpiece.
But it wasn't what a lot of people were expecting
Totally.
and probably wanted out of it.
Yeah. I fucking love this game. This is like swimming in sevens to the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This game was a victim of all sides just destroying this game. So like critically and like streamers just felt like eviscerating this game. It felt like this game was getting kicked while it was down.
It was
so hard.
Some of it, I would say, is definitely justified. It did not run nearly as well. Like on the PlayStation 5 version was the best version, which we played it on.
On also the technical sides as well.
It was a big problem.
It was just like the perfect storm of hate.
Yes.
And problems.
Yes.
Yeah.
It all just came together in a negative ball of energy for that team. It really hurt it.
What is the size of the team? Like the full?
I don't know how
okay.
big it is.
Because if it's 1,000 people,
I don't think
32
it's 1,000
is whatever.
That's 1,000 people is fucking huge.
But if
GTA
it's
numbers.
But this
Ubisoft.
the team that made this up. Was this
Striking Distance?
Yeah, were they comprised of the veterans from
Some
creator of Dead Space?
some Dead Space
So
people.
is this another like bad sign of like for
Roughly
new IPs?
209 employees.
Okay, so 209 employees.
okay, so a sixth.
Yeah. Is this a bad sign for like new IPs that another
I don't know. I'm trying to think about this year. Forspoken crashed and burned, but Hi-Fi Rush.
I think if you
dominated.
make a really good game, then people are into it.
Yeah,
These games weren't up to snuff at
Exactly.
release, I think.
I guess maybe to like refine it. New IP when there's like already existing series in that genre that's doing so well, like how hard it is to like crack, even when you've got the pedigree and the name recognition from the developers.
The thing about this game also, Dom, is that it came out before Dead Space.
Yeah, everyone was
so it had a little breathing room at least. But yes, Dead Space was around the corner, Damiani, and absolutely the comparisons are going to happen. Yeah. And it really didn't help that Dead Space is really good also.
really good.
That's the thing. Like,
and it ran well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the risk we're seeing. Like we're seeing in like in other mediums right now, especially like television and film. I mean, messaging is not great about like new IPs. What was it? Was it actually DreamWorks Animation saying like we're only doing like no more new IPs?
Paramount.
Yeah,
or Paramount.
Yeah,
Paramount Animation is like no more.
We're not taking risks.
Like you're not taking risks.
Yeah,
and like
cool.
other similar
Thanks.
statements saying like bank on IPs, man. Like it's just they're proven. You can't. No more too risky. Everything's getting more expensive as game development gets more expensive.
That's why part of me always, dude, I'm always ready to give the benefit of the doubt to new IPs. I put up with a little more bullshit. I wish other people would too. I put up with a little more bullshit when someone does a new IP. Yes, it's like Dead Space clone, kind of, whatever. But it was like new world, new characters, trying to do something new with the melee combat, like.
When I think
Good, take risks, but people are just like, no, it sucks, fuck it, let's go, And it's like, dude.
But people are spending, how much was Callisto? $70?
$70.
It better be fucking good.
It better be
you know
good,
what I mean?
and
Like,
it better run well.
if you come for the king, you best not miss,
Absolutely.
as they say. Like,
absolutely right.
if you're gonna
I
copy,
do think it took wind out of its sails that the Dead Space remake was announced 6 or 7 months after this was announced. So then people were just like, just wait for the real thing.
Yeah.
like if my wallet is getting hit, I'm gonna be more angry if the game is slightly worse than it should be.
And people now, like, shout out to 2023 for, like, finally it feels like we're at a breaking point where, like, if there's any tech issues, people are pissed. People are so mad.
Like, it's $70.
Exactly. They're, like, unacceptable now.
So true.
Unacceptable.
Yeah, tech issues, and then like just people's expectations when it's coming out in that type of genre. You're saying the game being so different, people just wanted Dead Space. Like if they had just made literally a Dead Space clone, who knows what it might have happened if it played more like old school Dead Space. And I was like, oh, this is great. I like both of these. I can support both. But when you take more risk and take chances, I think when you're a new IP, veterans who you're shooting for to win over I feel like they're sometimes just looking for a reason to not buy your game.
Yeah,
they're like,
because it's $70.
Or veterans who are like, that's a threat to my series. Like I don't want it to succeed. What you're saying, like too many people rooting against stuff.
Yeah, this game felt like people were rooting against it. Absolutely. And again, like Brad and Gabby, and I agree, like, it had issues. I'm not saying this is a perfect game by any means. Like, this is swimming in sevens. But, like, swimming in sevens make the world go round. Like, we need those. Like, swimming in sevens is also, to me, like, new shit. Like, part of my love for swimming in sevens is, like, a lot of those games are different and try different things and are taking risks.
Yeah.
I definitely
love that. We need that.
Some of the risks in this game.
Yeah.
but they went too far.
Yeah.
And they didn't execute properly.
Absolutely.
But I respect, I respect the idea of the melee combat, but in practice, it not
Absolutely.
always great.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely. 100%.
Where do they go from here then? Like, obviously,
this team?
this did a layoff,
That's
but
a
like
great question.
209 minus, minus.
Well, they just put
32
out
now.
DLC also, Damiani.
Yeah.
Which I heard was very bad. I have not played it, but I heard bad things about it.
So, do you
Wait,
think
Callisto Protocol had DLC?
Yeah.
This is the first time hearing of it.
There was like weird. There was like a story. Is the story DLC out? Yeah, there's story DLC, and then there was other like mode
They
DLC and stuff.
added New Game Plus finally and stuff like that. Which is
Yeah, I
neat.
forgot that they touted themselves as a AAA,
Oh, that was.
or didn't they say quadruple A?
No,
they, added an A.
that was
No.
the Perfect Dark piece.
Oh, okay.
They also the perfect storm of hate and rooting against. Remember you have to pay for the executions. You have to pay for the execution
yeah.
animations
I
or whatever.
forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's
Bizarre
bad.
marketing.
That's bad.
That's really bad.
That's a
Yeah, that's bad.
a lot of kiss of deaths here.
I
Yeah.
feel like if they had just slipped that in without mentioning it,
Yeah.
we wouldn't remember that. We'd be like, oh, that's extra stuff. It's just extra kills. Who cares? But the fact that they're like, and you get to give us more money for something that doesn't matter.
Yeah, they could have done the Capcom approach, just wait a week or something to put your microtransactions in or something.
Yeah.
Wait a week.
Yeah.
Because they already got
Totally.
your they already got your money. You got
Resident
nothing
Evil,
to do about it
Yeah.
now.
Get the reviews out there,
Yeah.
get everyone hyped, get everyone so stoked.
By the
All
way,
right, here
now,
you go.
yeah.
Hit him with those. Those
Yep. You're looking over here?
microtransactions.
Gotcha.
So I wonder if they even just try and go back to following up this type of game.
Yeah,
or go
I don't know.
To go something completely different and just forget about this because, I don't know who exactly was laid off, but if some of those were more like the veterans from Dead Space, it's like, does that maybe just send you a sign?
The quadruple A quote was Callisto Protocol. They said
that.
Yeah.
Someone else said
Quadruple.
quadruple
Someone
A
else
too.
said that the other day, right?
I think it was look up the Perfect Dark team or whatever. I forgot
Okay.
what they're called. I'm pretty sure they said something about that too.
Oh no, someone said double A the other day. That's what I'm thinking.
Yo, if you're quadruple A, your game better run
Yeah.
flawlessly. If there is one frame drop, quadruple A, no.
Was it the group
What?
like Moody's? We're gonna downgrade you now. Like, your ratings.
You're
are
losing your
downgraded.
Michelin
Yeah,
star.
you're down to double A.
That's a
Like
bad
the only
statement to make.
quadruple A game is fucking Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
yeah,
That's the only one.
The initiative
GTA
also
6.
said that.
Okay,
Too many.
so both. Don't say that.
Don't
Yeah.
say
Yeah,
that.
don't
Don't
say that.
say
It's a
that.
bad look.
There's a moratorium on
Yeah.
quadruple A.
Yeah. GTA 6, maybe. Quadruple A.
Jury's still on triple I though. We still
If
gotta
it's
get
got
triple
bad
I.
input lag, then no.
GTA?
Yeah, I mean Red Dead does.
The PS5 version
Get
has
good,
you can no. There's something about like the dead zone. I was reading about
Oh,
this
really?
last
They're
night.
tweaking it?
It's called Dead Zone or whatever, and
was
if you
RE4.
you can shut it all down. So the PS5 edition of GTA 5 is like
Oh, that's
perfect.
nice.
It's perfect.
That's good.
Yeah.
The-
Better be. It's fucking.
Yeah.
How many times you bought that game? 3 times?
3 times.
3 times.
Yeah.
Red
10
Dead
years
2,
old now.
Red
10
Dead
years old
1,
almost.
any
Yeah,
minute.
they need an anniversary.
Any
Do they have
minute.
an anniversary thing for that game?
10 years coming up in October.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll do something.
Well,
Probably
there's
just online
rumors,
bullshit.
right?
Red
Oh, for Red Dead 2.
Maybe that's
No,
when they'll drop
for
the GTA 6
GTA 5.
trailer, dude.
Maybe.
October, let's go.
I'm gonna
10
throw
years.
up. I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw
That could
up.
happen. Yeah. We need like a live check-in with Jones. He's
Yeah,
breathing.
yeah. Jones camera.
Yeah.
Jones
He's
Cam.
alive, dude.
It might have been Microsoft describing the initiative as a quadruple A
AAA
studio.
studio.
Yeah.
Kiss
But the
of
Callisto
death.
Protocol
Yeah.
people said that the game was going to be triple A.
Okay,
Quadruple A, I mean.
So yeah, if you use track record with quadruple A right now is not looking
Yeah.
good.
Yeah,
little
not
dicey.
great. Not great.
Also, bold of Microsoft to say that. Shut up. If I was Microsoft, I would shut the fuck up for the rest of my fucking life. Like, that is
Don't worry.
that is messy. That's
They like talking.
bold.
It just goes to the team after they say that. They're just like,
I mean, yeah, they've been going through a lot of issues with that
I hope
team.
someone puts that on their resume.
Jordan Peele sweating gif.
yeah.
Put that on your resume. Worked for a quadruple A
Yeah.
studio.
Was fired from a quadruple A studio.
Was laid off from.
Yeah, well, that game was expensive as hell.
Yeah.
So I wonder how much that game cost.
and then on the note of the headline, that sucks, dude. Shout out to the
Yeah.
Yeah, that does
Yeah.
suck. Absolutely.
to circle back.
Never
there,
like
for
to
sure.
see that.
Yeah,
The lives of
always
Phil, yeah.
shitty.
Something a little more positive. Michael Damiani, we were at Final Fantasy XIV Fan Fest this past weekend.
Yes, we were.
They unveiled their new expansion, Dawn Trail.
Yes.
Which looks very nice. Very One Piece. We're going to find the One Piece in it. Hell yeah.
Hey, I had someone in chat yesterday tell me they were getting weirdly upset about everyone calling it One Piece. Like, they're like, I don't see it. It's not One Piece. And I'm
People
like,
are just joking around,
calm
dude.
down.
Wait,
It's
who
like,
was getting upset?
Someone in my chat. I was like, it's like, simmer down. It's
Yeah,
okay.
we're just having fun.
It's okay.
One Piece.
It's jolly vibe.
Yeah.
This whole thing is
Everyone's just
jolly.
having
Let's
fun.
just have some jolly fun times
Yeah,
here.
relax. I'm not saying there's like devil fruits around.
I know. I was like, I don't think they literally mean it's One Piece. It's just like One Piece vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just relax. But Damiani, Phil
It's a
Spencer
piece-like.
came out during their keynote, which went on very
So
long.
good.
It dragged
Yeah,
hard.
It was because I think it
The
was,
audience was like,
yeah,
Turning on them.
wrap it up.
this is like the thing that happens
Hostile.
like at the Game Awards, where like that or like State of Play, where they announce like a new studio and they have nothing to show, and it's just like the the figureheads talking for a little bit, and you're like, all right, cool. What was that announcement?
Anyway.
Sony announced like a big one. I forget who it was a few years ago. There was one there. Like a State of Play or their PlayStation Showcase, and it was just a studio announcement. It wasn't even a game announcement.
Oh.
And everyone's like, oh. Like, the only one who can get away with that's like Kojima.
Mm.
Like, when you announce Kojima production, like, okay, that's...
A celebrity developer.
you got to do
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. So, I would say in the same vein of that, announcing the Xbox version is something that could have been done, like, in something, like, lower, like, you know, just, like, in a press release, or just, like, even the live letter
Wait,
next
so-
day.
Bro.
But this was bigger than just an Xbox version
Yes.
of Final Fantasy XIV.
Yes.
This was Phil and the CEO of Square Enix coming out on stage together to talk about their strengthening their partnership. This was about the future of Square Enix and Final Fantasy as a franchise on Xbox. And reading that body language and reading the between the lines there, it looks like they are trying. Like Phil and Microsoft want those future Final
Yeah, they
Fantasy
need
titles on
they don't wanna get
Xbox
left
day
out.
and date. They're tired of this.
They got left out.
Also,
on 7 and
Square
16.
Enix might be tired of some of these like big releases. You know, maybe not realizing their full potential in terms of
Yeah.
like
Being trapped
a
on
everything,
spectacle
double your
event.
revenue.
Like Final Fantasy Remake sold very well, but that thing should have been like one of like the biggest events of all time. It felt pretty big, but I think not allowing Xbox and PC fans to get in on it day and date,
yeah.
it held it back a little bit from reaching that full potential.
They took money from Sony, so I don't feel bad for them.
Yeah.
Oh no,
They took bags on all of those
Oh,
deals.
yeah.
So I like to see like historical things happen. So it's like when what could have been and it didn't come to pass. As the fan side of me, it's like, damn, that was like a missed opportunity there. Like I don't care that like I don't personally have stake in like Square Enix or Sony, where it's like, man, I wish they got a few more sales from that. They left money on the table.
Yeah.
It's more that historical moment because we don't get so many of those anymore.
But deals like that are always like, you know, if you make less than this, we'll just pay you out the rest of the money. Like, they're not losing any. I mean, you know, they would make more being on Xbox, but they're not like losing.
We don't know the details of the deal. Like, I guess people are hoping
don't
some
know,
of that came out in that the discovery phase of the
Yeah,
recent, you know,
right.
court stuff. But yeah, we don't know what like Sony and Square Enix agreed to for a payment, and we have no idea the hypothetical of how much it would have sold on other platforms
Right.
at that time. We know this. Someone knows the sales of what sold on PC and whenever if it comes to Xbox, but we don't know what they would have been if they came out on the same day as they came out on
Yeah.
PS5.
My
go ahead.
my favorite moment this year on the internet has been the streamer reacting to this getting announced and just weeping. It was incredible. I don't know why he was like weeping exactly, but I was like so overcome by his emotion that it was fucking just amazing. I like read a little bit into it that he's like a huge 14 fan. He like plays a lot on Xbox, but like I mean, 14 is available on other stuff, so I don't know why it was like so huge of a deal, but like he was so just like his reaction made
Yeah.
it seem like just like this is a big moment, and like I just love seeing that kind of emotion for video games.
There's a reason I would keep asking this question when I had the opportunity. It was always fun to read comments saying like, "Why are you wasting question?" This is something that appeals to like a very broad audience, and there are definitely people out there who only have Xbox hardware and do not have a PC. People just assume that if you have Xbox, you have a PC, that you're a PC gamer as well, and price differences. Like some people can't get a nice enough PC and just settle for like Xbox because they're within their means. So being gated out of like this huge game that they see a lot of people having fun with, and seeing it also on PC and not getting Xbox support, and constantly being told, oh, we're considering it, we're working on it, and now it's a reality. Yeah, there's some people who are waiting to jump in. I don't think it's going to be as big of an influx as some people are making it out to be, because I still do think there is a lot of crossover between PC and Xbox. But I do think that it will be a nice kind of injection, and we have no idea what their plans are with potentially with Game Pass. Obviously, they also announced the free trial for the game is expanding to the Stormblood, the second expansion, third part of the game, and so you can play that for free. But eventually, you do have to eventually buy the game and then pay a sub.
You already own it.
No, but I mean, can I play the other stuff without subbing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. Because I've only finished.
There's some restrictions.
He can't.
Oh, because you already have an account.
So if you've ever paid, a paid account can never go back to free trial access, as far as I understand. But you can make a new one.
No.
That you should. But removing the barrier of having to pay for the game, although others outside of a subscription, could be a big deal towards getting people to play everything in that. And who knows? Maybe they can work out something with Microsoft where like maybe there's like a slightly bit of a discount for like the Microsoft version for subs.
Yeah,
who knows? So it's just it's about access, just putting it on there, putting it. That wasn't approachability. That's access. Yes. Yeah, putting it on like their storefront, putting it in the Game Pass, like front and center, even if it's like already free to play. So just having it there is a big deal. But again, while that was big for some people,
such an awesome reaction. Check it out; it's amazing. It made me misty-eyed.
The bigger thing is definitely like the future of Microsoft and Square Enix's relationship. Like that. That's there.
Yeah.
That went on for a very long time, as you said, Brad. And that part, I think, maybe was better suited for something else because a lot of the people in the audience were just like, at that point, were checked out.
Yes.
It
was the last thing. And we're like,
Oh, no.
People were starting to get up and go, rush to do it because it was LineCon, so people were already rushing to go do other stuff. And
some people are walking into the theater while Phil Spencer is like, hello, everyone. Yeah.
But it was hilarious because it's like Yoshi P speaking Japanese. All he's saying goes, my good friend Phil Spencer. And we're like, wait, what?
Everyone was like, what?
So it was like got one more special guest. And we're like, yo, what?
Oh, it was like Sakaguchi or something?
Like Ben Stars.
And then it's
Like,
Phil,
yo,
and everyone's
they're gonna
like,
get,
oh.
Clive.
Yeah, I was like, all right, it's coming to Xbox. That's cool, I guess.
Wait,
was like-
but does this make you, are you excited about this?
What do you mean? Oh, the idea of it? I mean, I guess it's cool. Doesn't
Okay.
affect me.
Yeah, more players, more
Yeah.
fun for the game.
Playing,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
This
Rejuvenating it, you know. It's cool.
It's coming at a good time.
Yeah, it
doesn't
The
need
beta begins in
rejuvenating,
spring, and then the full version of it will launch alongside
the
the
new-
new expansion.
Right.
And the new expansion is also going to be the debut of like a massive graphics overhaul for the game as well. Which they
Okay.
spent a lot of time showing that
Yeah.
off, how the game's going to look improved. So and also it is not unlike PlayStation. It is not going to be on PS4 and PS5. It's on PS4 and PS5. This is only going to be an Xbox Series S and X. No
Correct.
Xbox
Okay.
One or
No
Xbox
Xbox
One
One.
X support for this.
Okay.
So they are, might be interesting to read between the lines of like how long they might keep supporting PS4. But PS4 is a huge install base.
Yeah, that's why.
And I
Massive.
don't think that's ending anytime soon.
Maybe.
Although
At least one
they
more
might
expansion.
at some point have to start saying there
They're
might
gonna-
be some restrictions
They're
on
gonna
the PS4
they'll
version.
pull the plug eventually.
Yeah.
They have to.
They
They
will.
did it to PS3.
They will.
So
Give
it'll
it like
happen.
I think by the expansion after this one.
Yeah,
they'll pull
I
the
think so
plug.
too. But yeah, the future of Square Enix and Xbox. Oh, go ahead. Do you have something?
They did announce the specs are going up on PC for all this too.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, you need like a slightly better PC as well to run it with the new graphics update. So just pointing that out. Yeah.
Flex it, dude. Flex it.
Why it's a big deal coming to Xbox because maybe you don't have the money to buy all that stuff or get a new.
Yeah.
You can't run it at minimum
Series
specs.
S that, dude.
Get that get that Series S
Hell
and
yeah.
jump on
So
in.
can I play with one account on, like, can I walk away from my PlayStation 5 and play it on my,
You have to buy the game
Wait.
per platform, don't you?
So you need you get free to play trial, you can play whatever platform you want on.
Yeah.
Once you are paid, you have to pay it on. You need a license per platform.
Yeah.
So
Okay, but I can play the same character.
Yes,
Yes,
Yeah,
it's your
yeah,
account. It's just your
Yeah.
account. You have one
But you have to
account.
buy the game.
You log
Okay.
in, but like if you bought the PC version and then you download the PS5 version and you try and log in, it's gonna be like, oh, you don't have a license for.
have a
Once you get to the content and needs a license, it'll be like, you don't have a license for
Okay.
this. You need to buy this version. And in your account, they will show you all the platforms you have access to and whether or not you need to buy that license. They could do a better job with their account management system, but it is there.
But the subscription is still just one subscription
Yes.
no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yeah.
Okay.
They still have a monthly subscription. Be nice if they maybe could. I mean, yeah. It's like the only It and WoW are the last ones to have like that kind of
Yeah.
payment system. But
I mean, yeah, they're not gonna stop that.
no,
there's
they
no
even stop
way.
it. They even stop for 11. So
There's some from 11.
Yeah.
There's no way. I would love if they combined
yeah,
those.
it's not. That would be kind of cool, but yeah, I think
There's
you're
no
just,
way.
Galaxy Brain.
Yeah, they're not.
There's no way. It'll be interesting to see what comes in the future from Square Enix and Xbox. They've been left in the dust bad on there, so they need it, and whatever Game Pass stuff will come up in the future for them.
Yeah, I don't know the status of. Off the top of my head, I don't know Rebirth if it is still console
I think
exclusive.
it's console exclusive still. Yeah,
But,
dude,
dude,
Sony's
I-
not giving that up.
But what
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
for
yeah.
that? Then my question after that is
two.
Kingdom Hearts 4. Is that console?
That's a good question. Well, 3 was on everything or
Yeah.
on Xbox when it came
Yeah.
out, but
So-
that's a good question. I
Yeah.
don't
Any
know.
Kingdom Hearts stuff in 14 yet?
No,
No,
no, not
Will
yet.
that ever happen?
probably not.
Is there any 14
Huber, let me
stuff in
put it
Kingdom
this
There's
Hearts
way.
3?
Dragon Quest.
There's like
There's Nier.
yeah. There's still a lot of stuff.
Leaving
that's not
money
in
on the
there.
table.
I think they for
Possible.
first party stuff. I don't think they like putting stuff that might have to be taken out at some point.
Oh yeah, with Disney. Oh, but they
The
do
mouse.
limited events.
There is, but those are with like outside of Square Enix stuff, like the Garo event,
But
the
like,
Yokai
is
Watch.
15 still in there? Is that permanent?
So the items,
The items are permanent. Yeah.
the items are permanent, and I think they brought
They
it
bring
back,
it back
a few times.
every now and then.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I think that's more
I mean,
a strategy
it could
than a
happen.
license thing.
I don't know, but I think there'd be other stuff first, probably.
Get Sora in
Like
there.
Fall
Get 'em in
Guys. Fall Guys is
Oh,
coming
yeah.
to it.
Fall
What does
Guys
that
is
mean?
I'm
coming.
not kidding. You
It's
will
like
be able to
actual
play
Fall Guys, right?
It's Fall Guys like maps in
Yeah.
14 where you'll be running around Fall
Yeah.
Guys maps.
As your character.
Yes.
Yeah, as your character.
Playing Fall Guys?
Yes.
In
in
14's
14.
engine and
That's
physics. though,
bananas.
So,
Oh.
Yes.
and then Fall Guys is getting costumes from
From
14
yeah.
in their game.
You know what? Great.
I liked when they put 15 in Assassin's Creed Origins. That
Oh, yeah,
was
I
a
did
weird
that.
one.
That weird camel chocobo.
That
thing.
was a weird one.
That was weird. Yeah. That was super weird.
the main like 15 villain with the hat,
Yeah.
like crash lands.
Arden? Is that-
Yeah, Arden
is that his
is
name?
like, what the hell is going on?
Garden.
Super weird.
Oh yeah, Huber, my Sophia got the physical edition of the dice game that you play in Valhalla.
No
The
way.
like 2-player Orlog or whatever.
Cool.
I haven't tried it yet, but it
That's
looks
cool.
cool.
That's
It has
awesome.
like runes and stuff that you keep health.
Is it
that rolls.
is it Assassin's Creed branded?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yo, I would love to play that. Orlog's fun.
Just can I say one thing about the keynote, the thing that drew the largest applause. So this obviously the Xbox announcement was in there. The thing that drew the largest applause was they announced that with the graphics overhaul and the gear updates they're doing, they will finally be allowed everyone to use 2 dyes for each piece of gear. So you could do like a main color and then like a highlight or a trim.
Nice.
That's cool.
Drew the largest screaming and applause from the audience.
So
This
fun.
is the content in a pecking order of what's most important.
Fashion is number one.
There
by
you go.
far. Huge.
I love that.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
that's always the end game in MMOs.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
All these new features, new expansion. It's like 2 dyes.
I will say, whenever there is a secondary color on something, it just I get like a boost of power. I level up.
Hell yeah.
We've got more to come, but if you enjoyed the show so far, please take a second to leave a like, subscribe to our channel, and ring that bell.
Do
it.
it.
Helps us and helps you stay connected,
Yeah.
as Bloodworth would say.
We just, we're little baristas back here. We just served you up a brew of gaming news, So, add
give
the,
us a
the
tip.
right there. Yeah. We just brewed it up.
That's right. And now, a word from our sponsors.
Nobody likes shaving with a cheap razor. You get little nicks and cuts. You have to buy a bunch of new ones all the time. They break. They're flimsy, they're shoddy, they're not beautifully constructed. That's why you got to check out Henson Shaving. Henson Shaving is family-owned aerospace parts manufacturer that has made parts for the International Space Station and Mars rover, and now they're bringing that precision engineering to your shaving experience. Razor blades are like diving boards. The longer the board, the more wobble. And the more wobble, the more nicks, cuts, and scrapes. A bad shave isn't a blade problem, it's an extension problem. And that's why the blade on this thing is just barely out there, 0.0013 inches past the edge. That's less than the thickness of a human hair, which means it's secure and stable, and you get a vibration-free shave. Seriously, I love this thing. I really do. It's like the T model, safety blade, whatever. Don't be scared to try one. They're a little, it's kind of different than what you might be used to, but they're so good. It's very nice. Also, it doesn't get clogged with hair. It's seriously, like, for real, it's my favorite razor. I've used a lot of different razors over the years. This one is very good. It's time to say no to subscriptions and yes to a razor that'll last you a lifetime. Visit hensonshaving.com/allies to pick the razor for you and use code ALLIES, and you'll get 2 years worth of blades for free with your razor. Just make sure you add them to your cart. That's 100 free blades when you head to hensonshaving.com/allies and use code ALLIES. hensonshaving.com/allies. Seriously, check it out. Life is filled with tough choices, and it's not always clear how to move forward. You might not know what to do for your next job or your relationship, or if you need to move, or any number of other things that we're faced with in life, and the path forward is not clear. And whether you're dealing with decisions around your career, relationship, or anything else, therapy helps you stay connected to what you really want while you navigate your life, so you can move forward with confidence and excitement, trusting yourself to make decisions that align with your values. And like anything else, the more you practice it, the easier it gets. Yeah, I agree completely. Therapy has helped me make many decisions in my life, and I'm not great at making decisions. In fact, I would say that I have decision paralysis when it comes to big life stuff. And I've made a lot of big decisions in the last few years that I am very, very happy with. And so therapy helped me to do that. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire and get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge, which I really like that part. Let therapy be your map with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/allies today and get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/allies. And if you are a patron of Easy Allies, thank you so much.
All right. I'm glad you're here. It's time, Huber, for Circana, formerly NPDs.
MPDs.
Circana.
Everyone is like, huh?
Can I?
Just keep calling it empty.
Yeah,
no one,
MPDs.
like everyone
Sounds
calls
like
it.
Tex
Don't
Arcana.
upset Matt.
I
Don't
still-
upset Matt
think he
Piscatella.
takes
I still
personally.
call it Project Beast.
You're the
You know?
problem.
I still
Project
call it.
Beast.
You're the problem.
We still call it Twitter.
So wait, what is the name?
Circana.
Circana.
How do you spell that?
I will do it.
CIRCANA.
I will
Okay.
do it for Matt Piscatella.
It sounds like some RPG or
He's
something.
providing
It really
us this
does.
info.
it's
Yeah.
The least we could do is
It-
call it by the correct name.
You are absolutely correct.
Circana, a new RPG, but
Like-
out of Korea.
Yeah.
Tales of Circana.
Huber, if he
Oh.
says he doesn't care, though, then by all
Yeah,
means,
I
go
bet he
ahead.
does it. I bet.
Let him know.
Professionally,
ask
he
him.
needs
I'm
you to
gonna
say
ask
it, but like in casual conversation, he
I
probably
doubt
doesn't
he
care.
cares.
It sounds
Okay.
like one of those like late night ads for medicine, like pills. or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
That's right.
Circana.
Circana, apply
this
directly
might be
to the
right for
forehead.
you.
Circana may have fatal or like serious,
Yeah.
sometimes fatal side effects.
Oh dear.
Blood shout out provided all this information. He got a lot of cool stuff in here, so we're gonna go through everything he wrote.
Excellent.
What was the source? So corrections to blood.
There's some information, then we'll get to the top 10s and all that stuff like that.
Great.
U.S. spending on video games reached $4.7 billion, a 9% increase versus June of 2022. It was the second highest spending ever achieved in a June month, trailing only June 2021's $4.8 billion. So ever.
Billions.
And that was trapped inside during COVID.
That's right.
Months.
Yeah.
That's
yeah. It was like
Crazy.
people had just started getting vaxxed, so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Launch month sales of Street Fighter 6 more than doubled those of Street Fighter 5. Came out February 2016. Street Fighter 6 enjoyed the highest launch month dollar sales for a head-to-head fighting game since the April 2019 launch of Mortal Kombat 11. Street Fighter 6 doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Despite being on the same day as Diablo 4, too.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it didn't do as well as Diablo, but still did really well.
Love Diablo 4.
Here's some hardware tidbits. Double-digit percentage growth in PlayStation 5 spending offset declines in spending on Xbox Series and Switch.
Say that one more time, sorry.
Double-digit percentage growth in PlayStation 5 spending offset declines in spending on both Xbox Series and Switch.
Whoa.
So people are spending a lot of money on PlayStation stuff.
16. Probably helped that, maybe? 16 hype?
Maybe, yeah. PlayStation 5 was the best-selling hardware platform in both unit and dollar sales during June 2023. Consumer spending on PlayStation hardware reached its highest June total since 2008, while unit sales were the highest achieved since June 2010. Okay. So, do you want to do top 20?
Hell yeah.
All right, hold on a
Why
second.
not?
Fire him off.
Here, I'll do top 10 first, then I'll do top 20.
Okay.
Anyone got guesses?
Diablo
4.
Yeah, Diablo 4 is number 1. 100%. Hold on.
So
This is the wrong
freaking fun.
Let me open this up, actually. That'll help. But yes, Diablo 4.
Diablo 4 is my dessert every day. Literally, before I go to sleep, I hop in and play Diablo for like 40 minutes. It is fucking the best.
Little treat
Dude.
o'clock.
It is, oh,
This whole thing is
just
messy.
jump in real quick, boom, 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 get some neurons firing. It's great.
Fire off my neurons before bed.
Yeah.
Sorry. This is not what I thought it was. But yes, Diablo is top 10, or number 1 in top 10. Oh, wow, they got all the Switch ones here, dude. Bloodworth doing good-ass work. Fill time for a second.
Tears of the Kingdom.
No,
Hickman.
I mean,
Stop guessing.
stop guessing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fill dead air when I try to get
But
this up.
yeah, I guess like I'm surprised about the sale thing. And maybe not too much because May was Tears of the Kingdom,
Okay,
and
we're good.
yeah,
Tears of the Kingdom.
yeah.
Finish your
Time
sentence.
Where's Tears of the
filled.
Kingdom?
Time filled.
Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, number 4.
Pikmin.
And that's
Pikmin,
physical
that's-
only.
That's
Pikmin
this is
was
from
July.
June. It's not out
There's
yet.
only
Oh,
June
sorry.
sales. Yeah.
Jedi Survivor.
Number 7.
Final Fantasy 16.
Number 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's get some like the older big games in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we gotta get the. Well, let's see if anything.
Mario
got,
Kart
let's see if
8.
anything got knocked out yet. Did Elden Ring still make the top 20?
Yes.
Whoa.
Elden Ring's number 16.
Ooh, yeah. I was like, so we're getting heavy hitters now. Some of the familiar. Did Mario Kart 8 hang on?
Yeah. Number 12.
Okay, not even in top 10.
SF6 in
Alright.
there?
Oh, yeah, SF6. Good
Number
one.
3.
Great
Oh,
one.
okay, yeah.
There it is.
What? Game?
Callisto.
SF6.
Oh, Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
All right. What were the other like? What's always like? Crap. What's the?
I mean, we hit Diablo,
Yeah, what else came
Final
out?
Fantasy, and Street Fighter.
No, earlier this year, the big games because they were in the, like they were still in the top
Yeah.
10 for a while. Why am I forgetting some of them?
What was Tears of the Kingdom at?
Number
4.
4, right, okay.
Resident Evil 4.
Number 19.
Okay.
Just
Still in
hang
there.
on.
Still in there.
Okay, all right.
Sports shit?
Is Minecraft?
Sport, yeah, there's sports
Is
shit.
Minecraft
yeah.
in the top 20 still?
No. Oh, wait, yeah. It's 14.
Oh.
Okay.
MLB The Show.
Yes, that's here. Number 8.
All right.
Any other sports guys in there?
FIFA?
FIFA.
World Cup hype?
Yes,
I don't know.
FIFA is number 11.
World Cup hype. Should have known. Should have known.
Should have known.
I'll go through the list. We'll just go through
We
it.
got a lot of them.
Yeah, we got a lot
We
of
got
them.
most of those top 10s.
We did great.
Anyone have a guess for 20?
Oh.
Take a wild guess on 20.
Breath
of the Wild.
No.
That's right. That's doing for you, Huber.
Pikmin 3.
No.
Good for you, Huber.
Minecraft.
No. We already
We
said
said
Minecraft.
Oh, yeah,
Minecraft.
sorry.
It's Super Smash Bros.
I was
Ultimate.
going to say that next.
So 20, then 19's Resident Evil.
Oh, GTA 5.
No.
GTA hasn't been in there for a while.
Yeah. Skyrim
Time
and
for a
GTA
new
5
one,
haven't been in there.
Rockstar.
Dead game,
Get
dead
to
game.
work.
Sorry, what'd you say was the first? You said a game.
We got
Super Smash
Spider-Man?
Brothers 20.
And then after that.
Then it was Resident Evil 4.
Okay.
Then 18 is God of War Ragnarok.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
17 is Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life.
Never would have guessed
Whoa.
that.
16 is Elden Ring.
I don't know a person who's playing that.
15 is F1 23.
All right. For
14
blood.
is Minecraft. 13 is Dead Island
Wait,
2.
you said Minecraft wasn't in there.
I did say it wasn't there.
He
Yeah,
said
14.
the number it was.
14. Yeah, he said 14.
Sorry.
That's the second correction for that.
Dead Island 2. All right. Nice.
So Dead Island 2 is 13.
yeah.
Mario Kart 8 is 12.
Yeah.
FIFA 23 is 11.
All right.
Marvel Spider-Man is 10.
That's the one I keep forgetting.
Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales is 9.
Dude, that fucking
Yeah.
hype.
MLB The Show is 8. Star Wars Jedi Survivor is number 7. Call of Duty is number 6. Number 5 is Hogwarts Legacy. Number 4 is
the one I was forgetting.
Tears of the Kingdom. Then 3 is Street Fighter. 2 is Final Fantasy 16. And number 1 is Diablo.
Keep getting Hogwarts every month. I think keeps
Yeah.
selling.
Out
That's
of my
okay.
mind, yeah. I've like erased it from my brain.
Probably why I keep forgetting it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, just to be clear, digital sales not included. Xbox and Switch digital sales not included on this.
Dude, Diablo then? Good grief.
That's not PC sales. That's the lead platform for that
dude,
game.
Diablo sold.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
They are fully funded for Diablo 5.
Yeah. For the next 10 years of seasonal content for Diablo 4.
Yeah, pretty insane.
With so much hype, it feels like a perfect storm right now with Baldur's Gate 3. It'll be interesting to see where that lands because it's only on PC for now.
I was just wondering
It's
that.
not on, till
Then
next
it's
month.
coming next month, so kind of the staggered hype
Yeah,
launch.
it's going against.
And then it's not on Xbox for a while, so
Yeah.
it'll be. I'm like really interested to see how that
It's
does.
Diabalder. Like Barbenheimer.
But yeah, Diablo 4 is the best-selling game of June and is becoming the number 3 best-selling game of 2023 year to date, behind Hogwarts Legacy and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. From GameIndustry.biz and IGN, Resident Evil 2 Remake is now the best-selling title in the franchise. Resident Evil 2 Remake, Huber, 12.6 million.
Huber's happy.
12.6 million sold. The 2019 game is now number 3 in the list of best-selling Capcom titles.
Whoa.
Behind
Number
Monster
3, you said?
Yeah, number 3.
Behind?
Yeah,
Wow.
Monster Hunter World is number 1 with 19 million, and Monster Hunter Rise is
Right,
2 with
yeah.
13.2 million.
Just on its heels of Rise.
It's been years. I just want to spoil a fucking movie so badly, but alas,
You don't
I will
need
not.
to.
Which movie?
Yeah, no, keep it moving. It's a Monster Hunter related thing that I will not spoil, but I'm sure a lot of you know about it.
Just wait for RE2 Remake to come to Switch 2. Get that last injection.
Last injection
Yeah, but then
dude,
Rise
of the
will
T
then
virus.
they'll do Rise.
God.
as well.
T-virus.
I forgot to bring something. I was thinking about 14 on the new Nintendo thing, Damiani, if they would do that.
So yeah, we're joking. That we're like that would have got people next Fan Fest. They gotta have Doug Bowser come out now, so they have like all the major.
And then everyone's going to be like, "Wah!"
yeah, Doug Bowser, yeah, smash it.
Yeah.
Nintendo had their quarterly earnings report from April through June 2023. Fiscal report Q1. Let's see. Switch has sold 129 million units to date. So 129.53 million to be exact. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has sold 18.51 million
On its
copies,
way.
putting it in the
Closing in
top
on 50.
10
Comfortably on
Switch
its way.
games.
Yeah,
So comfortably on its way.
Number 9 spot of top 10 Switch games of all time.
That's crazy, dude.
What
It's
is the
going.
top
Huber,
seller?
it's
How much
going.
Let
did
me
it
tell you-
sell?
Because like,
Sorry.
Listen to this here before we
yeah.
get into it, okay?
Okay.
The top 10 best-selling first-party Switch titles
here's
are
where 50
yeah.
gets. Here's where 50
This
gets
is where you're
absurd.
going to be.
number one.
I know.
Just listen to this. This number 1 will probably make you change your mind.
Oh,
Number 1,
Mario Kart.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with 55 million.
That thing is
Possible.
Point
It's possible.
46.
55 million over
55.
6-7 years.
I'm just saying it would get to 50.
That's
I didn't say I didn't give it
Mario
a timeline.
Kart.
That's Mario
Mario
Kart,
Kart
though.
has wider appeal.
a baby
Yeah.
can play Mario Kart.
And
Yeah.
come on, Huber.
But
That's
Mario
at
Kart's going to
50
get to
something.
like 65.
Oh.
70 maybe.
You think
Yeah.
it's going to sell
It was
a
one
million?
on the
Let's back
NBDs.
Let's back up.
What was it?
Let's let Brad
Tears of the
continue.
Kingdom will
I don't
get to
remember what number it was.
27. And
Let's let
stop.
Brad get to number 4.
Okay.
Okay, Animal Crossing New Horizons is number 2 with 42.79 million. Number 3 is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate,
Yes.
31.77 million. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, 30.65 million.
Tears of the Kingdom already at almost 20. That's pretty fast.
Super Mario Odyssey at 26.
Fast, dude.
0.44 million. Pokemon Sword and Shield with 25 million, 0.92. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, 22. Dude, I cannot believe it's already at that much. Good lord. Pokemon Scarlet, Pokemon Violet, 22 million.
It's Pokemon, man.
0.66. Good lord.
Pokemon fans are drugged.
Hey,
out.
The Pokemon bump.
Super Mario Party, dude. 19 million.
Yeah.
Over 19
Hell yeah,
million.
dude.
First one,
19.39 million.
The worst
Best
one.
Mario Party in forever.
No, that's not. Super Mario Party? You think of the other one.
The new one?
This is the OG one for Switch. This one
Oh yeah,
you
that
didn't
one
like.
sucked.
Oh,
This is not
what?
This is not All Stars or whatever it is.
Superstars?
This is the first one that like took 2 years to get like online support.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
And they
about
said
that.
they were going to support it with
Yeah.
like new shit, and they
well,
never did.
Let's be
Ew.
careful.
Yeah.
We've been corrected on that before, I think.
Okay.
Or
All right.
We don't know if there's
Retracted.
actually a quote that they
Oh.
said.
We've
we're gonna
retracted that
support
from the
it.
record.
What is
Yeah.
the new one called? Superstars? All Stars?
Mario Party All Stars.
All-Stars.
Superstars.
Superstars is
Oh.
excellent.
I'm right.
Yeah.
Mario Party Superstars.
Okay.
Mario
good.
Party TM Superstars.
So
TM.
good.
Again.
Just
we gotta
the one.
play. We gotta play that at the
Yeah, we probably will.
Easy.
We can say the
Party.
things. They're
Easy
all
chillin'.
announced.
House Party.
yeah.
House Party or Easy Chillin'. We don't have specific times or dates for Easy Chillin' yet.
I feel like
but it's
winning
August
again.
25th-ish.
Okay.
Number 9
That's fun.
is Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, 18.51 million.
Just like
And
that.
number 10 is New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, 16.7 million.
So no more Ring Fit in the top 10, right?
This does not. So this is just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, right?
Yeah,
This is
that-
not the Wii U version.
You can. I mean,
My
you
logic
can
don't
go
be
get
on-
you can go get the Wii U sales,
So
I don't want to do that.
but like
I don't want to look at Wii U.
combined, it's like
Tell me,
it's like GTA.
that's where
numbers.
that's where my logic comes in here. So get into my headspace.
Looks like
is
8.46 million on Wii U
Mario Kart.
only 8.4.
for Mario Kart.
Mario Kart was an older game. Also, when it came out on Switch, there were less Switches sold. So I just look at 18 million Tears of the Kingdom into 130 million Switches. I think this game is
But Huber,
just getting started.
Breath of the Wild only sold 30. You think more people are going to buy the sequel than the first one?
Sometimes,
the sequel
yeah, people
continues directly from the
People
first
just
one.
dive into
Here's the
shit
other
now.
thing,
People care less about like fully being caught up more than ever these days.
This is
People
quite
wanna
possibly
jump
your
in.
most insane take.
This is a Dawn level take that I'm happy
Yeah.
Okay, at least
I'm
you
happy
acknowledge it. Okay,
to
you
champion
acknowledge
this
it.
take. Yes.
But here's the thing:
Yes.
if that new Switch comes out in 2024, which is next
then they
year, mind
repackage Tears
you,
of the Kingdom, better version
they're
that
not
runs
doing
even.
that.
Why would
Blood
they not
says
do
that they did say that more people or a bunch
would
of
they not
people
do that?
played Tears of the Kingdom that did not play Breath
Yeah.
of the Wild. So
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair.
And why would they not resell or like re-release it on their new Switch? They absolutely
make you buy it again?
will. Exactly.
Well, what if it's
I mean, they
backwards
did with
compatible?
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
But
did-
like, think of the universal
They're
appeal
100%.
of Mario Kart and Animal Crossing versus
Yeah,
Tears of the Kingdom.
a baby
I'm
can play Animal
excited
Crossing.
I'm excited to retweet the 50 million milestone
Okay.
in like 5 or 6 years. I'm so hyped. to do
Oh,
this. I
okay,
cannot
great.
wait.
Okay.
I cannot wait to do it.
Do we
So
get
pumped.
do we get a time limit on when we get to tell you you're crazy?
No,
or-
that's the
No, there's no
that's
time
why
limit on this.
That's
It's
why
the
this
numbers
is
is-
insane because it just can never.
It will one day it will end.
Believe it, man.
One day
If
I
you're
will throw in the
just
towel.
willing those sales, dude.
Once it really just starts dropping, new Switch comes out, it's dropping.
It's
There
like-
will be a day when what's the word? Concede?
concede.
There will be a day when I will either concede or
Yeah, there
win.
won't be a Twitter.
It'll happen.
Good, fair point.
There won't be a Twitter. Yeah, he'll use his brain chip to blast it into all of our brains.
Remember how certain you were about Silk Song
Oh,
showing up?
This year's not over.
This is different.
This
What-
year is not over.
No, but you're like, it's June and it's happening. It's happening.
it's July.
But also, wait.
It's July.
No, it's November, dude. It's November.
Well, you're buying yourself way more time now.
But wait, do we
Getting
know?
smarter.
Yeah.
Is this physical only still? These numbers?
Nintendo reports everything when it's on their site. It's in,
Right.
When it's
that's
them,
that's
yeah.
what I'm asking. Is this
This
them
is
or
from
is
them.
this?
This is
from
okay.
Nintendo,
From their
yes.
Okay.
earnings
yeah, yeah.
report.
So these are real numbers.
Yeah.
the
Yes.
real
Yeah.
numbers. Yes.
Okay.
That was
Let's
quick.
see.
It got there quick.
The
crazy.
April
Yeah.
release of the Super Mario Brothers movie positively impacted sales of Mario-related titles, with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe recording sales of 1.67 million units for cumulative sales of 55.46 million units.
Yeah.
Whoa. In the mobile and IP-related business, the combination of an increase in the income from royalties and the high level of audience engagement with the Super Mario Bros. Movie result in overall sales of 31.8 billion yen, an increase of 190% year over year.
As soon as I saw Mario, I went home to play Mario. Yeah,
Yeah, it just made me want to play Odyssey.
Yeah.
That is 222 million US dollars.
Wow.
Thank you.
That's a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
So Nintendo's doing just fine.
Yeah. Just like
yeah, they're
even-
laughing all the way to the bank.
Even I'm watching Twisted Metal, which is surprisingly great, as many of you watching it know. Everyone's like, dude, Twisted Metal's sick. As soon as I watched, like, I finished episode 4 or something, and I immediately started playing just Twisted Metal 1. I was just, like, driving
I
around.
forgot. It just came out.
Yeah.
It's one. Is it just one?
There's
or is it
1 and 2,
Cool.
and Black is on.
Oh, right. Yeah,
You
yeah.
can get those ones easily on.
Yeah, that's
on
cool.
next
Start
gen.
playing Witcher after watching season 3 of Witcher.
I have been replaying The Witcher a little bit, putting up with the graphical
I thought you were
glitch.
done.
I'm just playing a little bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to just like
You are
get
out of
through-
control
I
this
know,
year.
I
You
know.
are so
I,
insane this year.
I know.
Kind of
I don't know what I'm doing.
kind of informed by a friend of mine who works in the industry. I feel like there's going to be a huge wave of video game like movies and TV shows.
Oh yeah.
As soon as they're allowed to make them again.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
But like
No, I
because
believe-
Last of
I
Us did
believe.
so well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
like,
believe it.
I don't know how much of this I
Yeah.
can say, but like
Well, I can say something about that because my friend doesn't give shit, and my friend told me that because he's a writer. This was months ago. He told me he was like, yeah, Sony contacted me to just like do spec scripts for like 10,
Everything.
pretty much
Yeah.
everything. Pretty much everything is on the table. Every single IP.
Absolutely.
like a friend of mine, her boss, she worked in development, and her boss came to her and was like, we just need to find the most random video game IP that is cheap, that we could just buy and make into TV and make
Katamari.
into movies. Katamari, yeah.
Dude, I should do Shenmue live action next time, Brad.
I don't know if there's going to be a next time
I
for that.
know.
For a
I
TV show.
Next time.
You already got more than I expected.
God, the anime was so good.
You should be happy you even got
Yeah,
that much.
yeah.
It was.
Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, I love that anime.
Also this week, this is good news for me. I've been waiting for this. Fantasian seemingly coming to Steam due to a listing on Steam database, which is Mistwalker's game that was on Apple Arcade only. It's finally coming out. There's 2 parts. Finally.
Nice.
I've been waiting for this.
It's been freed.
It's
Let's
been
go.
freed.
Nice.
Finally.
Not confirmed yet, but almost confirmed. pretty
hopefully.
much. Yeah,
Feel
feels
good.
good.
Feel good.
Feels really good.
Hope it comes to Switch too.
Star Wars Jedi Survivor is coming to PS4 and Xbox One.
Yeah.
Surprising.
Saw that.
Very surprising.
Dude,
Bringing it back.
we are days away from that next patch, and it is going to be the cherry on top. I think it'll be 7.0 because they just came out with 6.5. They've been just
Yeah.
chugging away. So close to that next one. Yeah.
We'll see how it runs, I guess, on those.
I went back in when they did like patch 6 and it was like noticeably better. And then even 6.5 did more. And then they were like, yeah, 6.5, way smaller, working on another big one. And that was like almost a month ago. So
And also for Isla and Huber, Alien is coming to Dead by Daylight. We just saw, there's like a little teaser trailer. There's more info coming August 8th, but for now, there's a little teaser trailer of like a spaceship going on.
heck yeah.
Got wires bursting and everything.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is very recognizable for people who've seen
Oh,
Alien
yeah.
1.
Oh,
I
the
think,
title coming
specifically.
in.
Oh, so
yeah.
cool.
This rules.
Seemingly, it's going to be the Xenomorph.
Jonesy.
Is that their official name? Xenomorph?
They call them
Yeah.
xenomorphs, yeah.
Okay. So the Xenomorph's coming to Dead by Daylight.
Oh,
You gotta be pretty
Is there a
excited.
Nostromo
bit.
level too?
I assume so. They do that a lot.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Yeah.
because they're showing a lot of the environment in this teaser trailer, so I'm hoping there is.
Good alien content, dude. We got
Yeah.
that because after Isolation and they were like, oh, no more because it didn't do
You were
well
getting
enough.
good alien content from
Yeah.
everything but Alien.
No, the remember I brought it to Frame Trap. I think the
the game.
Dark
I forgot
Descent.
that game
yeah,
existed.
and it's
Fair enough.
hardcore as
Fair enough.
shit. Yeah, it's really good.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So
Games are doing better than the movies at this point.
Yes,
honestly.
that's true. That's true.
Well, they're working on a show and a movie coming out.
Yeah. I need Rufus.
That's gonna be
we'll see.
hopefully pretty good. Good premise for those.
In the episode of The Bear where Richie stages at the restaurant, he has an alien poster on his wall.
Oh yeah.
And then when he goes into the restaurant, it looks like the Nostromo. It like is futuristic.
Yeah,
It's genius.
the like blueprint of it
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah.
It's so brilliant.
Yeah.
All right, it's time for Love and Respect.
Love and respect.
All right, this is from G the Finger. Reminds me of Dark Souls 3. There's like guys with like finger titles. I think they did in Elden Ring too.
Elden Ring's had fingers.
Yeah. I think there was someone like
And
Kirk.
Littlefinger in Game of Thrones.
Whatever. All right, from G the Finger. In a July 2018 podcast, the Allies made bold predictions for the next 12 months in a segment called Tell Me About the Future. Among these predictions, it was prophesized that by 2019, Fortnite would be a thing of the past.
Who said that?
Black Ops 4 would be the beginning of the end for Call of Duty. For the franchise, PS5 and Xbox Scarlet might be modern hardware or modular hardware, and we were all excited to learn more about the inevitable release of Metroid Prime 4. Not only were all of these incorrect for the next 12 months, but 5 years later, they're all still wrong. So let's all do it again.
Hell yeah.
Each ally give another bold prediction for the state of the video games in 2028. A long-term bet, if you will.
2028?
Yes.
Oh, I got one.
And if the sun hasn't consumed the earth, we're all devastated by the COVID-20 virus. We'll check back and see how everyone did. Will you be clairvoyants or cuckoos? Prophets or preposterous? See in a half a decade.
Yeah, this is perfect because now we can have an end date. Tears of the Kingdom will sell 50+ million copies. There you go.
Love it.
Great,
Perfect.
okay.
Perfect.
So are you saying
in
that's
stone.
preposterous? Like an insane prediction? You think that's bold? You say that's bold?
I mean, everyone thinks I'm fucking nuts, so
That's
apparently
true.
it is a bold prediction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we gotta give it to you at this point. That's a bold prediction.
The Switch 2, you'll be able to play any Nintendo game ever on it. You can put in
Ever?
That's what I was saying before. You can put in a
NES.
GameCube cartridge.
A GameCube cartridge?
I mean, GameCube disc. I'm sorry, GameCube disc. N64 cartridge.
Oh my
Love
god. Damani, what about you? You got
Love
anything
it.
crazy? Any bold predictions?
Maybe let's do a wild one. Phil Spencer's gonna be working at Sony.
That's interesting.
That's less likely than what I just said.
That is funny. I do like that. Wow. I'm gonna say Jim Ryan's working at Xbox.
They're gonna switch.
swap
They
the
switch
trade.
bodies like
Yeah,
in Freaky
Freaky
Friday.
Friday, yeah.
They both pee into a fountain and they switch bodies.
I feel like in 2028, not necessarily that year, but by then, a first-party Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo game will be on all the systems.
All
of them.
platforms?
All platforms.
All
That's a good
consoles?
guess.
Yeah.
Okay. That already happens though. Like Minecraft, I think, is on everything, isn't it? Microsoft owns Minecraft.
Okay.
The show is on everything.
But Minecraft, like a new something
A new
like
IP?
new, yeah. Before ownership is changed
Okay,
or whatever, like
a
a
new
brand
IP.
new thing
Okay.
on all three.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brand new IP. Okay. Not spin-off, nothing
Yeah,
like that.
no.
Okay.
Brand new
Isla,
IP.
do you have anything?
The singularity will have happened.
E3 will be uncanceled.
Yeah. The singularity will have happened, and yeah, it will have programmed a better version of that game that we always used to joke would make other games.
Crackdown 3.
Crackdown 3, yeah. The singularity will make a version of Crackdown 3.
Shout out to the game Singularity. Every time that word is said, I think of that game. It's so fucking good.
Ah.
Love that game.
Was that Raven?
Yeah. So sick.
Yeah, I heard good things about that game.
I have another prediction. I think
Okay.
AI is going to be like writing video games. So there's going to be
Barf.
Yeah, I know. So
That's what I'm talking about. The singularity
that's
will have
cool.
happened. It'll be making games,
yeah,
and
so
they'll be bad.
I think you could like sit on your couch and be like, I want to play
Yeah.
a D&D game, D&D style game starring Sonic.
Oh,
and
like
then
the
it'll
Devolver
just
thing?
Yeah, it'll just write that game for you and then
Volvy, dude.
The robot thing, whatever.
yeah, that's my
Yeah.
prediction.
It's a good one.
I
All right.
really hope your prediction does not come
Me
true.
too. No, me too. Sorry to be a
I'm rooting
bummer.
against your prediction.
Yeah.
All right,
Same.
Uber, this one's for you. This is from Son of Sparta. Cozy locations and games.
Nice.
Hi, Alex.
Final Fantasy 16, the
After
entirety.
recently wrapping up my playthrough of Jedi Survivor, I have to say that Pylon Saloon has
Yes!
become one of my favorite gaming locations in recent years. Coming up to the counter and talking with the barkeep, catching up with different NPCs, hearing about their past or the rumors they've come across about stuff happening around the world, picking up bounties, playing a fun strategy minigame, and listening to the music you've unlocked through the game. It's just so cozy. Every time I come back to Kobo, I make sure to pay a visit to Pylon Saloon and just enjoy the time relaxing there for a bit. By the end of the game, it really felt like home. I felt like a home away from home for Cal and his friends. So I was wondering, what are some of your favorite cozy locations and games, allies? Cheers. P.S. Life is Strange has some of the most cozy moments / locations in gaming. And
Absolutely.
as a Life is Strange fan, I just couldn't post this message without saying that.
Hell
XD.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Like Chloe's room, so cozy. Brock and Cindy's house is like one of the absolute goats. No doubt.
Yeah. The protagonist's room from Persona. I always really liked Five.
Yes.
His little room above the coffee shop.
Making some lock picks.
Yeah. Playing
Dude,
some video
above the
games up there.
coffee shop. It's so sick. Watching movies, dude. Oh, it's so good.
That's a good one.
Oh, dude.
Damn, that's a good one.
That is such a good one, Brad.
Zelda's house in Tears of the Kingdom.
Formerly
That's a
Link's
good one.
house.
Formerly Link's
house
house.
you
Yeah.
stole?
Yeah.
The house you used eminent domain to seize?
Yes.
Domain.
Okay.
Runewalsh in chat said Suikoden Castle, and I agree. Torrent Castle, very good, very good.
Down 14 has a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was give 14 and 11 shout out for the Black Shroud in 14 and Ronfar in 11. Just those soothing forest, those soothing melody. Favorite thing is Black Shroud, like Central East Shroud, nighttime, thunderstorm. The best. Just walking under that canopy with like the lightning flashes. Just like
Red Dead 2, good
soothing.
lightning.
Oh yeah.
Any movie theater in Red Dead Redemption 2 is
Yeah.
like,
Is there more than one movie theater?
oh yeah,
Oh.
numerous.
Wow.
Different towns have different ones.
Wow.
Dude, the one in like Blackwater is all fancy and
And the
yeah.
the regular theater.
Yeah.
The like.
Well, yeah, one of them's like just like a big tent
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh,
Like,
cool.
Yeah.
Kakariko in Maeve Village. Kakariko in A Link to the Past and Maeve Village in Link's Awakening. Just good village.
Very chill.
Soothing music. Chill people.
Someone in chat wrote it literally right when I thought of it. The Normandy from Mass Effect, Soul Crusher.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Yeah. Corcosa said Majula, which I think is actually super
That's
super
funny.
true. I love Majula.
Love
Majula is
Majula.
sick.
Majula's like cozy and also depressing at the same
Oh
time.
yeah, that's the
Fantastic.
best kind of cozy.
Yeah.
I think Channelwood in Mist, and oh my god, that's such a good call. Not Weirder. Outer Wilds, Timber Hearth is
Good one.
so good. Yeah.
Any Kingdom Hearts places?
Traverse Town.
Traverse Town.
Always, yeah. I always love Traverse Town. And Twilight Town, too. Shout out.
Yep.
Always super cozy.
The island. The beginning.
Yeah, Destiny Islands.
Island.
Zorgla says Outside Island and Wind Waker. Claire
Yeah.
says Cats Room and Gravity Rush. I saw another one that I like.
That
Oh,
one's
Tango
okay. It's, like,
said
too
Jensen's
menu-based.
apartment in Deus
Catch 'em.
Ex.
It's also like a sewer.
Jensen's room?
Yeah.
Nice.
like a sewer.
Did you like V's room? Or apartment?
Not as much as Jensen's room.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was some kind of
Something
disconnect. Some kind of disconnect in V's room. Yeah. Something didn't.
Yeah, V's room never felt like a home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was something there.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Could you not pick something up or look at it?
Probably. Yeah. And the wardrobe, maybe, you know? Like, yeah.
It's funny you brought up Mass Effect earlier. Let's play a game.
Oh shit!
Little dance free. Oh, Gavin's doing a little dance. I want to see Hoover dance too. There you go. Yeah. Very good. All right. This is from Harrison Holt. Mikhail. Okay, so this was a game, but I trimmed this down because it was very long. Hey, allies, got a little game for you. In the Discord, a few of us were surprised how confusing you found our little grunt Mass Effect 2 joke in the top 10 last week. How about we stretch those memory muscles a little bit with Mass Effect or Mass Fake?
We weren't confused. It was just we didn't understand the parameters.
No,
You know?
no, you were confused. They made a joke.
Yeah,
You just
it was a
didn't-
joke
Well,
over
but
my head.
we-
Yeah, yeah.
Like I know grunt
Yeah.
very well. I just
No, we weren't confused. It's just that we listed off 30 terms for what the thing could be called, and grunt was just one of the 30, so it wasn't top of mind. So like making a pun on grunt when you guys didn't officially call it top 10 grunts, we weren't thinking of grunts.
exactly. Well said. Elegantly said, Isla.
I am going to say the name of a character from the Mass Effect trilogy. You gotta say if they're real or fake. Extra credit if you have extra details you'd like to know,
Jeez.
like which game, planet, species, missions. Extra. Love, respect, Harrison.
Good grief.
All right.
If there's any from Andromeda, just
Skip.
Yeah.
Skip.
I
I have
You
Andromeda.
played Legendary. When did that come out? A couple years ago.
Couple years
So
ago.
you played
So I'm a little fresh.
relatively fresh.
Semi-fresh.
I would not be good at this. I played 1 when it came out and 2 when it came out. And I never even played 3.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Ronald Taylor.
Taylor. Yeah. Taylor. In 2. Yes.
Real?
Yeah. Real.
Sure.
I have
Real.
no
We're supposed to
recollection
say
of this.
Mass
No.
Effect.
It's Jacob Taylor. It's a fucking troll.
Oh my god,
Okay.
I'm so lost. I have no idea.
I'm gonna say real.
Shit. I don't know.
Don't know.
I think it's Jacob Taylor, right?
I don't know what to believe.
Ronald sounds weird.
Chat has given me information on this.
Do not
but-
answer it.
Yeah, you have to say more.
What is it going to be?
I'm gonna say fake.
Okay. Ronald Taylor is real.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Father of Jacob
Father.
Taylor.
Ah, he's the dad.
Found on the planet A during Jacob's loyalty mission, Dozier. The veteran in Mass Effect 2, responsible for a morally corrupt leadership over the survivors of a crash. Things didn't go as smooth as I planned, but whatever does.
Nice. That's good. That was good. I trolled myself.
Yeah, you drew a cell phone. You trolled yourself.
Captain Ferrelli.
Ferrelli?
Yes.
That seems fake.
Real. I'm saying real.
Fake?
It's fake.
Oh.
Dr. Chloe Mitchell.
Real.
Chloe Mitchell.
Fake?
Fake.
Real.
It's real.
Yeah.
Human doctor in the med clinic on the Citadel in Mass Effect. Later found in her Hureta Memorial Hospital, Mass Effect 3. Helped Shepard during the Dr. Mitchell side quest.
Yep.
Michelle.
Okay.
Apparently.
Michelle.
I
Great.
don't remember.
I'm just a doctor. I didn't ask for all this attention. Aria T. Loke.
What?
These are insane.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to read space alien names.
These are insane.
Loke actually sounds familiar. I'm gonna say real.
I'm gonna
Real.
say fake. I don't know. Completely guessing.
Fake.
It's real.
Yeah.
Asari, ruler of Omega
Great
in
guess.
Mass Effect
Such a
2 and
good
3.
guess. So good.
Central to the Omega DLC Mass Effect 3. I am Omega.
Oh shit! Voiced by Carrie Ann Moss, apparently.
Oh.
Sick.
Dope.
Says
Shout
chat.
out.
Fuck yeah.
Uh,
She was also the wasn't she like the like broker lady? Not the shadow broker, but wasn't she like some mercenary who was like running something? She's like sitting on a couch, dude. Carrie Ann Moss
In what?
in Mass Effect.
Oh,
I have no
okay.
idea.
Yeah. Right, chat? Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let Huber know. Zenith Renar.
Yes, that's Omega. That's
Yes.
Arya. That's what. That's who
Yes.
she is.
Oh,
That's a hero.
Zenith Renar.
Zenith Renar.
Fake.
I'm just going
Zenith.
fake, dude. It's so real, but I'm going fake.
Real?
It's fake.
Oh. I was so
Also
confident.
Renard.
I said fake.
These are crazy.
Oh, wait, then what was the thing you shouted out before? Oh, it was about Carrie Ann Moss.
Carrie Ann Moss. Trinity.
I was confused. I
You
see.
experience time differently than most people, huh?
I do.
You just said like, oh, that's the real. She's the real one. Weren't you just saying that?
That's what she is. Yeah. Never mind.
I thought you were talking about Zenith.
This happened before this. Yeah.
Moving on.
Cal Rieger.
Cal Kestis.
I know. I was like, damn it.
Real.
Rieger?
Yeah, it feels like a double blind. I'll say real.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna say fake.
I'm gonna go fake again.
You're fake, Damiani?
Yep.
It's real. Quarian Marine found during Tally's recruitment mission. Dozier Tail or Tally? Dude, I hate Mass Effect names. Mass Effect 2. Get back to the fight. Make and save your bosses from my bullets. Dude, Mass Effect has so many characters.
This is insane because a lot of these characters you interact with for like 10 total minutes in the entire franchise.
Yeah, and
It's
like
okay.
Yeah,
Some
like,
space name.
in like a fucking bathroom on the
This is-
Citadel.
this is
Yeah.
insane. This is hardcore. I love this. I love it. Okay.
Serena Octus.
That's fake.
Fake.
Sure.
It's so fucking
Real.
What'd you say, Damiani?
Fake.
It's fake.
Oh.
Matriarch Atheta.
Is that Destiny?
I'm gonna say real.
Fake.
Fake.
It's real. Asari Matriarch, bartender on Ilium in Mass Effect 2, and the Citadel in Mass Effect 3. Revealed, maybe that's a spoiler. Laria's
wow.
father? I don't know.
Whoa.
I don't know. I don't
Liara's
remember anything
dad?
from Mass
That's
Effect.
crazy.
Citadel hype. Oh, so good.
Liara, dude.
Everyone.
Okay.
Everyone.
Oh, wait. Shiala.
Real.
Real?
Gabby sounds so confident. I'll go real.
Fake.
That's real.
Yeah.
Gabby just knew, dude.
An Asari commando found on Pharos in Mass Effect. The last one.
Deep
God.
cut, dude.
Fucking word
So,
salad.
it's so
Yeah.
insane.
Last one. Laura Vaughn.
I feel like that's real.
Real.
Fake.
Fake.
It's fake.
Yeah. That was a good fake name. Great
Yeah,
fake
that's a
one.
good one.
That's the best one yet.
There was like 20 questions, and I was like, that's 10's enough.
Yeah.
Too many alien
10,
names.
yeah, that was so hard to reload those dumb
That's
names.
awesome. Dude, shout out to that Legendary Edition. What a way to
Yeah, it is nice.
Such a
Very
great
crisp.
Oh, best way to replay that franchise. Just like carrying everything over. Just pop, pop, pop.
All right, it's time for bets. This week's bet. We had some confusion about this bet, but we'll see how it falls. Broforce Forever, a major free update for Broforce, comes out next Tuesday, August 8th. Introducing new playable characters, new enemies, muscle temples, and more. How many bros will Bloodworth find in the most recent trailer at launch? For reference for everyone at home, the release date trailer includes 9 bros, including multiple appearances of the title and new characters' names like Brophy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, so we assumed that blood meant the word bro,
Yeah.
not like people, because I think they're all called bros, but yeah.
Gabby.
9.
9.
Huber said 9 also. Damiani, what do you got?
15.
Okay, and Isla?
I said 6.
6. Okay. And I say Final Fantasy 11.
Nice.
That's not a number, Brad.
It is here. I'm the host. I'm making the rules. No, I'll just say 11 in case Bloodworth tries to pull a fast one on me.
Hey, look out.
11. Lock it in.
It's nice not having a sneaky blood bet. Jeez.
All right.
I was checking to see if F is a Roman numeral,
It's
so like
not.
if your number is like something crazy, but no, it's not.
Last week's bet. Baldur's Gate 3 is out today on PC. Review codes didn't come until Sunday, and the game is massive. But last week, we asked how many reviews Metacritic would have displayed next to the score on Thursday at noon. Bloodworth checked exactly at 12 p.m., but first, here's what everyone bet. I bet 11, Huber bet 5, Damiani bet 7, Dawn bet 13, Isla bet 12. The answer is 3.
Oh,
I'm proud of you, industry. I'm proud of you, industry.
Which
Good.
makes Huber the winner.
I'm so proud of you, industry. Thank you.
I am proud too.
I
thought people were gonna jump the gun.
Yeah, that pleases me.
That does please me.
And that should be a streak bonus.
Since the Grizzlies won 2 weeks in a row, they've achieved their streak bonus and get an additional point, or an additional bonus point.
Nice.
Huber actually got the win both last week and this week.
Double the streak.
MVP.
Double it.
This brings the scores to Garrulous Ducks 20.
Quack, 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 quack. I forgot what ducks do. Quack, 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 quack.
And Sleepy Grizzlies 14. So just to clarify the streak bonus, little Bloodworth note right here.
Okay.
Here we go.
You can get a streak bonus if you get multiple wins in a row. You'll get an extra bonus point for every week you get a streak. This boost will remain in effect until you get within 3 points of our score. So, still got a ways to go.
And the score is
Your score will be permanently marked with an asterisk until the end of the season.
Footnote.
Yeah.
Fucking blood, dude.
But
Yeah, it's
Shady
a fake score.
footnote.
like it makes me so happy that Blood put that, and because like he doesn't watch sports, but that's like such a sporting
that is
thing.
such a
It's
sport
like
thing.
awesome. Like, well done, Blood. It's so
He's
good.
an expert.
Like the home run, like most home runs in a year or whatever.
Yeah, 61 or whatever
Yeah.
back then. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
61 star.
Let me tell you about Patreon.com. Patreon.com is the lifeblood of this company, is our main income. It supports us through everything we do, all these podcasts, this studio space, the water we got, the chips we get. It's all thanks to generous patrons out there who are supporting us. We greatly appreciate it. We would absolutely appreciate it. Head on over there, patreon.com/easyallies. Looked up, join up if you want.
You
Got
can
a
get
bunch
this
of nice
podcast
rewards.
early.
Yes, that's right, at $5. Let's go through the $5 tier real quick. Bloodworth kindly wrote it down. You get the Easy Allies podcast 2 days early, ad-free with 2 bonus Love and Respect questions. You can submit to Love and Respect. Blood said caps. Get in there and get access to our Discord. You can vote in the top 10s on there. I'm not sure what they're doing this month, but I am
I
in.
don't remember.
Last month was, what was the proper term they used? It was goons?
Mooks.
Mooks and goons?
Grunts. Grunts.
That was pretty long.
Goons.
the title,
Yeah,
right?
maybe it's like multiple things.
The
Yeah.
title was Mooks,
yeah.
and then I read all the other ones.
Oh, okay.
Thus causing. But if I had not read the other ones, we wouldn't have even said the name Grunt.
Yes.
Thus making your joke even more obscure.
Yeah, such an obscure joke.
Anyway, join our Patreon so we
Nice.
could yell at you about it.
You can be relentlessly berated by people you love.
Think of it like
People you're
this.
paying.
We'll
By your
yell at you, but it
heroes.
comes from a place of love. It's like, siblings.
Yeah,
It's like that.
exactly. It's like
We love you.
brother vibes.
Yeah.
Big time.
You pay your dominatrix, you know?
right. At $10, you can join our contributor tier and submit to our community showcase, stream team, Q&A, etc.
Okay, first I'm hearing this. This was not as it was written. Apparently, the official name was Top 10 Mooks / Grunts. When
I never
when
heard
it was
that.
when it was given to me, I thought it just said Mooks.
Changing history.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Well, then we're sorry, Discord Top 10 participants.
Also, our Platinum producers get a shout-out on this podcast every week, as well as shout-outs on Frame Trap and Reaction Shots. This month, for our shout-outs, we got Jabba-Wabs, Elthanis, Greg, The Dark Knight Kettering, Shout
Shout out,
Gabby, you're off the desk
Gabby.
forever now.
Never done that.
Never coming back. Just kidding.
Never had to do that.
All right, Huber, you won that bet, dude. So you get the right to promote any Easy Allies video you would like to promote. You get the final word, anything you've disagreed with, want to read it, or just pop in your head. And you get to sign off with your trademark sign-off.
Anybody got any good videos? Why don't you check out my new Huber hype?
There you go.
Self-promotion.
Promote it.
Yeah, check it out. It's some of my favorite mechanics of the year so far. Some of my favorite things to do in the games that have come out this year. Just a few of them, just a handful. I'm sure there will be a part 2, maybe even a part 3 at the end of the year because there's so many cool things.
Whoa, slow down.
This year. Yeah, there's just so many cool things this year to do. I didn't finish Tears of the Kingdom, so I left off. The fuck is it?
Ascension.
Ascension. Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
10 out of 10 move. If I finished it, it would have been on there.
If?
It'll be on part 2.
Okay.
What is
It'll
that?
be on part 2.
The mechanic is still good if you don't
was like a
finish the
friend,
game.
I know, but I'm a completion. No, I meant when I finish. When I finish. Dude, did I really say
hold your
it?
feet to the fire.
Yeah, don't worry.
December's coming. I'm coming knocking.
You also told me you would finish it. For
I'm
sure.
working on 16. I said when I finish 16.
Oh, okay.
I said when I
You're
finish
working.
16. Yeah.
But if you start another 8-year-old game,
Yeah.
we're gonna have problems.
We're coming for you.
I started GTA 5 last night. Yeah, it's bad.
We're coming for you.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's installed, ready to go. What?
Final word.
Tears of the Kingdom will absolutely sell
Yeah.
50 million copies. You know, but by 2028, the final Switch sales numbers, like there will be 200 million Switches sold. So just as long, 1 in 4, I think that's an easy bet. What is that?
Yeah.
No, the 1 in 50? Yeah, 50 into 200. That's 4. 1 in 4 Switch owners.
Stop.
Well, just 1 in 4 needs to own Tears of the Kingdom. Not even a big deal. 1 in 4.
Quarter of people.
A quarter. I mean, if you own a Switch and you don't own every Mario and Zelda, like that's weird to me. I don't understand that. So there's that. And Easy Allies, dude. Like Brad was saying, and Bloodworth too. Get into that $5. Get into that $5 tier.
Tip your barista.
Tip your baristas. Love and respect.
Quack, 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 quack. I forgot what ducks do. Quack, 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 quack.